Welcome back to the wrap-up show. Luke Wilson just rolling with the punches there on during his interview, and joining us on the wrap-up show is Dave. How you doing over there, Dave?
How you doing, John?
All right. Did you have a good time sitting in today?
Oh, I always have a great time when I'm here.
Hey, Dave, when you're not doing the show, like when did you get in? Yesterday?
Yeah.
So what'd you do? Are you here by yourself or are you here with your wife?
Well, no, I came in by myself.
And what'd you do yesterday?
I went to visit somebody up in Connecticut. I took a little train ride up there, and went to say hi to some friends.
But you live in Connecticut.
No, I don't. Not me.
So how long is your commute here?
Well, this time I took a luckily Amtrak train out here, which is that was literally a train wreck. And it took us about. Usually I like to take the plane and stuff like that, right? But I thought, I got a voucher, let's use it. So I left Sunday, which is pretty interesting, and we got into Albany, right? And I almost got into the wrong train going to Boston, and I had to, they said there's like a 5-hour wait and stuff like that, and I'm sitting on the track. I finally got in about 6 o'clock, and I. To make a long story short, if it's possible at this point, we're sitting on the side track for about 4 or 5 hours, so I was late, just waiting for freight trains to go by, so that was kind of fun.
Wait, you were on a train for 3 days?
Huh?
You were on a train for 3 days?
Well, I had a voucher. I had to use it, right? So I had to use this credit.
Do you just sit in your seat and talk to people?
Huh?
What do you do on the train?
I just keep quiet.
Do you read or do you?
Yeah,
look,
I just read.
Got an
I just,
iPod?
Entertain myself.
A little DVD player, anything like that?
Exactly. I'm always prepped.
Now, Dave, when you showed up yesterday, you had a giant garbage bag with you.
Huh?
For your luggage.
Well, I was helping the homeless people out.
No, what did you have in your bag, your garbage bag? What was in the garbage bag?
Softball, popcorn, let's see.
Oh, gifts. Those are
gifts for the staff.
So first of all, that softball is about twice the size of any regular.
You know what? I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I took a 50-50 chance. I thought you guys were playing in a 12-inch league, but they were out of 12-inch softball, so I got the damn 16-inch, and I apologize for that.
That thing is bigger than Benji's head. I mean, it's a huge softball.
Smarter, too. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I just love picturing him sitting on a train for 3 days.
Now, Benji and Will, you sit with Dave during the show. How does that go? Do you?
Well, Benji sits at the show every day. I'm there pretty much just to babysit Dave.
Now, what do you mean by babysit?
Well,
he nudges me a lot.
Right. He tends to go up.
Will helps him, do this.
I try and help him. I cue him when he should read a line. Yeah. Sometimes, we'll write some stuff for him in there. I try and keep him off the mic when he comes up with his own stuff.
Right. Will smacks him in the back of the head when he does his own line.
Right.
Cleans my glasses, that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Dave, when do you decide to take that chance? When do you decide to take that chance? Like when you feel a line coming, sometimes they want you to hold back.
When Will's out of the room, I do what the guys tell me, and sometimes
No, you don't.
Well, I try
That's
to.
the problem.
And then I think I've gotten better at it, and
you've definitely gotten better at it. No doubt.
I'm up to a C from a C plus.
No, you're doing good, but
I know.
I would say that, and not in any insulting way. There's definitely, and you probably heard this throughout your life, some sort of almost like an attention deficit.
No, I don't have that. No, I don't have a right.
Sometimes it's hard for you to pay attention to us. Yeah. I think. Do you ever get that? People ever say that to you?
When I'm sitting on a train, no, I understand what you're saying, and I never was diagnosed with that.
No.
Next question, Gary. No, go ahead.
I think we may be seeing it right now.
I've hung with Dave in Chicago. Sometimes I go to Chicago. Sometimes Dave happens to be in Chicago. And he'll come to my appearances, and we'll just do this for 2 hours. So.
Yeah.
Now, what Gary's saying, Dave, is there was like a point today when we had Riley on the phone, and you written down a line. I said, "Don't read that line." I said it to you probably 3 times.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not angry. I'm just saying, but you read it anyway.
Yeah, but you know what? And I'm saying this in all respect. I mean, yeah, it's good to go with the script, but sometimes it's just fun to have some fun too. I mean, I try to, it's like a bad barbecue chili.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Let's do this a different way.
Okay.
If we worked at, say, Home Depot, right?
Yeah.
And I said, take all those boxes and put them in the red spot, but whatever you do, don't put them in the blue spot. But you thought it was fun to put them in the blue spot. After a while, you'd probably get in trouble, right?
Yes, I would.
Even though it's funner to put them in the blue spot.
Yes, you're right.
Just say it.
You're right.
No,
I admit it.
We love you, though.
I screw up. I admit it. But, I mean, part of the fun sometimes is trying to salvage something that you...
I agree.
But I do... I think I'm more respectful of you guys now than I was before.
I would say that we absolutely love you exactly the way you are.
Yeah.
And I mean, we always say, like, Dave, Let's not change a thing about Dave.
I try to be real. I'm coming out of character.
No, you're the
but
best, Dave.
I try to be real natural about it. I mean, I don't. I mean, I know it's your livelihood. I don't sometimes take it as seriously maybe as I should, but then that's also part of the fun too, of just getting out there and doing it.
Well, one of the questions I actually had was just what we're talking about. Some people love when you nail your lines, and other people like it even better when you miss them. I mean, when you were saying Guggenheim today and other stuff, I mean, everyone was cracking up.
I
You can't please everyone.
I will tell you that the one that we love the best, the one that the legendary Dave line, and I think because Dave's glasses get very dirty, and sometimes he can't read the line, but it was we talked about that Pamela Anderson should be wearing a pubic wig, and he said that she should be wearing a public wing.
It's going for an FME, Gary. I'm sorry.
And you must have like 3 of them.
Yeah, I know.
In fact, there was talk of giving you a Lifetime Achievement Award.
All right, couldn't get the FME, yeah.
Let's take some calls. So let's go to Alex in Indiana. Alex, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, what's up?
How you doing, Alex?
I'm doing all right. I just wanted to comment about evil David Letterman. I want to say just how hilarious he is, and I wanted to pitch the show to Gary and see if there's any plans of doing like a late show with evil David Letterman where he does prank calls and interview celebrities. I think that would be so great.
I like this guy.
Love you too, Evil.
Hi, guy. How you doing?
Right.
Very kind of you. That went over like a pregnant Paul Vaulter, didn't it? Sorry.
A pregnant what?
Pregnant Paul
Who
Vaulter.
says that?
Yeah, you
I
used
like
that
saying
one
that. I'm
already
sorry.
today.
Well, I've got that attention disorder. Sorry about that.
Do you have other go-to phrases like that? Like do you have other go-to phrases like that, like the pregnant Paul Vaulter? Any
probably
others?
on
Dave,
tape.
what's
I
the
don't
one
know.
like?
Yeah, our favorite phrase is the one. What is the one that your wife says to you a lot about? Some put car in gear, put foot in mouth.
Oh yeah, put brain in gear before opening mouth, which is a good philosophy.
We love that one.
I love that one myself.
That is-
always put brain in gear before opening mouth. Yeah.
Do you say your wife's name on the air?
Huh?
Have we ever talked about your wife's name on the air? Is that cool? It's such a great name.
A couple? What was that?
What are you,
Wait,
Spanish
wait,
now?
wait,
Is that English?
Como?
I'm doing my Vietnamese Swiss impression. Oh, you mean
Like when you have to ask her for permission for stuff. You say you have to talk to.
Well, kind of separated now, but that's okay.
What? Whoa!
Good timing. No,
Oh, really?
go ahead. Yeah.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
It's a family program, Will. What do you want to know?
I mean, how long has this been happening? Like, when did you guys separate?
Well, a long time ago.
Yeah,
long time?
No, not actually about a year and a half.
Are you dating at all? Or
Huh?
Are you dating? Or?
If I can find the time, yeah.
The time you have tons of time.
Yeah, I do sometimes. I'm seeing some other people.
Are you really?
Whose choice was it to separate?
Huh? The checks weren't coming in fast enough. What do you want to know?
Who initiated the separation?
Huh? I just thought it was time.
Why?
We both did.
But was there like a particular incident, or was it just a long time coming?
I don't know.
Did you cheat on her?
If you don't know, who does?
Weekly World News. I don't know. No, it was time, and it's you know the way people have certain perceptions of you, and no matter what you do, it's never good enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what was going down.
Right.
Did she like you on the show?
Huh?
Did she like your performance on the show?
Well, my ex-wife, she's never heard me, but yeah.
She's never heard you on the show?
My girlfriend has.
Well, wait a second,
I think she likes it.
Your ex-wife has never heard you on the show for all the years you came on, and even sometimes you bring her to New York. She never listened to you.
Well, she listened to me then, yeah, but it's like
Did she?
I think she was pleasantly pleased.
Because I always wondered, did she like it when you came here, or did she find it sort of an annoyance? I always got the impression between you and
Cutting
I.
to the sightseeing time of New York, Gary, it might have been a annoyance, but no, she's always was happy about it.
She was. Because I sometimes get the impression that you liked doing it a lot more than she liked you doing it.
I think I'm more into it. Yeah, I think I was more.
Now you
into
said
it.
you have a girlfriend now, right?
Yes.
Is she a fan of the show? Is that how you met her?
Yeah.
So what?
How did you guys meet?
Yeah.
It was in a bathroom. No, I just we met.
And she knew that you were Evil Dave from the Howard Stern
Huh?
Show? She knew you were Evil Dave from the Howard Stern Show?
Yes.
And that's kind of how you got her?
Well, how would you get a check? Yeah, that's just the way I went. Well, right.
Okay, just curious.
That's fine. You can be curious.
No, we've had discussions like that before where, you're on the show, you're affiliated with the show, so people know you and they'll come up to you and this and that.
Yeah.
That's why we're asking. I mean, because there are a number of different ways you could have met. Do you think you would have met if you hadn't been on the show, let's say, or was it...
No, I mean, I've known her for a little bit, so,
But I mean, like, did you know her, or did she drop you a letter in the mail, like, hey, I listen to you all the time, and you called her, like that sort of thing?
No, I mean she.
Did you meet her before you separated from your wife, or after?
No, I gave that period of time. That I did do.
Period of mourning, if you will.
Doesn't
but hold on,
share the
hold
wealth. What?
On. Hold on, but really, can you, without getting prying too much, how did you meet her? Like, did you meet her at a bar? Did you meet her at an appearance? Did you meet her at a comedy club?
Oh, I met her at a bar.
And what were you doing at the bar? Was it an appearance?
Drinking? What?
No, was it an appearance? Was like
no. It was it was actually somebody's high school reunion actually.
But not yours.
No,
of course.
What were you doing there?
Drinking, Will. Next question. No, go ahead.
No, and you guys, things are going well.
As well as can be expected. You know.
What does that mean?
It's just what it means. What?
You guys having issues now too?
No.
It's not time yet with her.
No, it's not. Benji hit the nail on the head.
Did she take the train ride with you?
No.
How old is she?
Huh? She's about 2 years younger than me.
The big question is, how old are you? I haven't a clue. Wait, hold on. How old?
Actually, she doesn't know I have a crest in her, Benji. Go ahead. No.
How old do you think Evil Dave is? Okay, I'm going to start, and I'm going to say 51.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
52.
I was going to go
a little down.
I was going to go a little under. I was going to go like 48.
It's all that softball playing I play.
48, I would say.
We'll say 48, 49.
Which is it?
49.
49.
Then why would we say 48?
I don't know.
Dave, do you have kids?
You're the one who said that. What?
Do you have kids?
Yes, I do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many kids?
I had them with Riley Martin. What?
Doesn't Dave have don't you work in like a car factory or something? Is that your day? What's your day job?
No, his day job is working on the David Letterman show.
Okay,
Right.
Sorry.
We'll leave it at that.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, Dave, we wish you good luck with that relationship, and
I'm
hope
going to need it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. This show will save you, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Good luck with everything.
A gay bathhouse?
Oh, I love that one.
Thank you for calling. How may I help you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Very good. My name's Vinny Favale. Are you familiar with David Letterman?
Yes, I am.
Okay. We'd like to make some arrangements to shut down the club for a couple of hours and have him come in.
Have him come in where?
To the gay bathhouse.
Have David Letterman come into the bathhouse.
Well, hold on, because here's Rupert. Rupert happens to be David's lover. Hold on.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Rupert. I'm in with Dave.
Okay.
We want to find a little bit about your facilities.
All right.
Let me put Dave on the phone.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah. Is this have I got the bathhouse?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me ask you something now, because this is very between us.
No problem.
All right, now are there towel boys available?
They're not towel boys.
Yeah.
But there are guys in here, customers who come in here who wear towels.
All right. And what's your nationality?
My nationality?
Yeah.
I'm African American.
Oh, black.
Yes.
I love it. So you're pretty well hung, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty well hung.
I have a lot of money, and I know you black people like a lot of money.
Well, I would assume any nationality.
What do you say we get together? Your penis and my money. You know we've got internships coming up pretty soon. You know.
But I'm sure you can find.
Stop laughing, you homo. Are you a top or a bottom, sir?
I'm a verse.
Oh, fantastic. So your log is brown and you want to get up to browner, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Well, I think we could do that.
So you guys come in?
You ever get a little mud on the helmet?
Unfortunately, but don't like it.
Are you a big fan of Paul Schaefer's?
Yeah, sure. He's a great musician.
You could taste his ass on my cock. I pay him in cock, and he sucks a big dick.
How can I help you? Because I have other customers right now.
Can I fuck you in the ass, sir?
No.
We'll make it a stupid human trick.
Are you guys coming down here?
I'll give you my top 10 inches. What would that be? Hey, are you there? Homo. Hello, homo. Punchpacker. Yoo-hoo.
Look who's here. Evil Dave stopped by.
Hey, Howard. Robin,
David
how are
Letterman.
you? Nice to see you.
For those of you who are fans of David Letterman,
he joins us.
He joins us this morning.
Yeah.
How you doing, Dave?
I'm doing good. You folks look well. And by the way, does anyone here lick their fingers after making a number 2, or am I the only one?
I think you're alone in that.
Yeah, you're probably the only one, Dave.
Well, that's probably the reason I can't go to Ronnie, the limo driver's block party.
How's the TV show going?
Everything's good. My girlfriend, I don't know if you know this or not, Howard, but my girlfriend bleeds after intercourse, and I love to punch her in the face when I come. Other than that, things are pretty good,
Maybe you shouldn't share so much.
You're so much better on our show than your own show.
Well,
I love this looseness. I really do.
Yeah. By the way, screw the radio show. Fred, put on some faggy music. We're going to dance!
All right. Thanks, and it's great to have you, Dave.
Wild.
Thank you.
Dave Letterman's going to be here all show. And everyone's excited about that.
Well, we're all children of God, Howard, and God loves all of his children. He just loves those of us with, white skin a little more.
See, he would never say anything like that at night.
Absolutely not.
No, he's got to be careful. He works for network television.
Yeah. Get less mad at me.
But I'm glad you're doing well, and it's good to see you, and welcome to the show.
Well,
and
I appreciate it.
And I love that you sit in and you comment on things, and it's great.
By the way, I just masturbated to a picture of Lady Di's corpse. It was, man, and I'm telling you, it was so hot yesterday.
What?
Yeah. So I kept cool.
I take it back. Brooke Burke isn't the worst reader.
All right.
We found someone worse.
Yeah. I don't want to say no. Well, good to see you, and I know your show on CBS is doing very well.
Right.
The David Letterman show. I saw you on with Kate Hudson.
Thank you.
A lot of big guests.
Is it wrong that my 5-year-old son is still breastfeeding? He keeps biting my tits.
All right.
Howard, they say you are what you eat. Is that why Gary's breath smells like shit?
What was that?
Well, they say you are what you eat. Is that why Gary's breath smells like shit?
All right, there you go. All right.
You didn't really want an answer.
No.
All right. And by the way, say hello to David Letterman. I was rude. I didn't introduce you.
Paul?
Yeah.
How are you today?
Yeah.
I just want to ask you one question here. Hypothetical question for you. If you were effing a really hot chick, and before you came, she died, would it be wrong to continue to eff her until you finished?
I don't think so.
No.
Is it hard?
Who's going to know? You're the only one that's going to know.
And the other thing I want to ask you was, is it hard dealing with all the Jews in Hollywood?
That's a good question.
That's a really good question.
And I'm sitting here, if I may just be so bold, I'm sitting here watching you two talk to each other, but the one question I think a lot of listeners would want to ask you is, why aren't you two getting ready to coordinate a Private Parts 2? That's what
an excellent question.
You should be
Let
doing.
me ask you something. You ask questions about Jews, about coming inside dead women.
Right.
Why don't you'd let him answer? And also, why don't you ask these kinds of questions on your late show with David Letterman?
You know how I feel about Les.
Unbelievable.
No, but I just,
All right. Paul, what about that? The Jews, difficult to deal with?
They're always difficult.
Also, Dave Letterman is with us, Evil Dave.
Yeah, I just want to say, by the way, I wanted to tell you folks, I coughed up some blood this morning. I guess I shouldn't, eat my girlfriend out when she's on her period.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah, I shouldn't do that.
You're going to cough up blood.
And Howard, my girlfriend complains that I snore, that I snore when I wet the bed. Does anyone else get for that?
I don't wet my bed, so I don't have that problem. All right. I don't hear much about you on your TV show. Dave, you never talk about your wife and your girlfriend.
Or whatever she is.
Yeah.
And here it's my girlfriend all morning.
Exactly. But does anyone here think vaginas are gross? A penis you can just dip in a sink full of hot water. But how the hell do you clean a vagina? I don't get it.
Yeah, it's hard for a man to understand that.
Yeah.
All right.
It's self-cleaning.
Oh, all right.
It cleans itself, evidently.
It's like an oven,
According to Lisa G, it's like an oven.
All right. You know, Howard?
No, not really.
What is it, Dave?
I just got back from the restroom, and I squirted out a bowel movement that formed in the shape of Owen Wilson's crooked nose. It was pretty neat.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
Look, there's Owen Wilson.
Howard?
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, by the way, what's the big deal about Star Jones getting fired? You know, I thought the blacks love being unemployed.
Well, they don't.
Oh.
Evidently, you've heard wrong.
You're suffering under a misconception.
All right, well.
Yes, Dave.
Well, I just want to say I wanted to comment how beautiful Robin looks today.
That's nice.
And I'd pay a month's worth just to inhale her queefs.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take that offer.
You'd let him inhale your queef?
Yeah.
Okay.
Robin, I just wanted to say also that I envy, the intimate moments you shared with your father. God, how I wish I could lick his fingers.
That's sick.
You envy the what moment?
I envy the intimate moments she shared with her father.
The Enterman moment.
Yeah.
The Enterman moment.
Yeah.
Did you eat Enterman's cakes?
Oh, I like those too, yeah.
Yeah. Did you notice Artie isn't here?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Well, I heard his father passed away, and I'm sorry to hear that.
Dave, his father passed away
when Artie was 13.
I'm sorry. Well, I got it wrong. I'm sorry.
How did you hear that his father passed away?
Oh, that was a vicious rumor. I don't know.
What?
Huh? What are we saying here?
All right.
No, I just,
Okay. Let's see what else I got here.
I'm disappointed. I painted my penis brown this morning, with the hopes that Artie might mistake it for a devil dog.
And then you play with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, our boy Evil Dave just blows this morning, Howard. I mean, he's horrible.
Thank you very much, sir.
He's horrible. You stop, dude.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to be polite.
No,
but you know what I just found out? I just found out that stem cell research will cure infertility. Infertility, yeah. Just think, one day no white couples will have to suffer the embarrassment of adopting a black baby. What do you think of that, sir? What's your comment on that?
I hope you get cancer.
All right, buddy.
Well, you're being criticized. I guess people don't think you're so funny today, Dave.
I'm sorry.
Everybody has an off day.
Trying to be polite.
You can't please them all.
It's hard to believe that Dave Letterman isn't funny.
Well, what's the name of the young nerdy fellow with glasses who's in charge of the TiVo? Can I get his number? A lot of nerds have big dicks,
Yeah, JD. That's JD.
Yeah. All right.
You want to go out with him?
I guess.
Yeah, all right.
Take him to Ronnie's block party with me.
All right, there you go. I agree with that guy. You blow.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been feeling well. Yeah, is it true that what they say about the Howard Stern effect? I'm sitting near you right now, and I'm having a raging hard-on.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now...
Is that the Howard Stern effect?
That's the Howard Stern effect.
Exactly.
Let's see what else I want to read to you. Maybe I should just have Luke and Ivan in and give up.
You're waiting for David to be funny?
No. I keep, let him try. What else you got to say?
Huh?
What?
Oh, I'm just trying to be polite. I'll say something. Well, does anyone besides me ever wonder if George Takei's semen tastes like duck sauce?
Yeah, I wonder about that sometimes.
I've been thinking about that.
All right.
One more.
One more.
And I just invented an anti-AIDS device. It's called a cement cork in your ass. Was that funny, sir? That caller called in? Yeah. And by the way, Howard, what do you call a building full of spics?
Oh,
a jail. Hey!
Oh, boy, Dave Letterman.
Yeah, you laugh or you get it.
That's not right.
Yeah, you take that to the 11:30 show, the late show.
Well, Howard.
Yeah.
I heard you're friends with Renee Zellweger and Gwyneth Paltrow. Now, if my calculations are correct, within 2 years, you and Beth will have a child and name him Jejun Messiah. Is that correct?
Howard.
What?
Would you like to know what he's going for there?
What's he trying to say?
Say it again, Dave.
Guggenheim Messiah.
Oh, Guggenheim.
Yeah. I got to clean my glasses.
You want to leave?
I'll wait till the end of the show.
Where's Evil Dave? Don't we have some Evil Dave phone calls, you guys? Do we have Evil Dave? And then I want to get to Ivan and Luke. And you promised me to be quiet during that
you
day.
got it. You got it, buddy.
What?
I said they're on the Howard page in gray.
Oh.
Turning gray right now.
Let's see. Evil Dave calls Mark Harris. Evil Dave calls a gay bathhouse.
Oh, I love that one.
Thank you for calling. How may I help you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Very good. My name's Vinny Favale. Are you familiar with David Letterman?
Yes, I am.
Okay. We'd like to make some arrangements to shut down the club for a couple of hours and have him come in.
Have him come in where?
To the gay bathhouse.
Have David Letterman come into the bathhouse.
Well, hold on, because here's Rupert. Rupert happens to be David's lover. Hold on.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Rupert. I'm in with Dave.
Okay.
We want to find a little bit about your facilities.
All right.
Let me put Dave on the phone.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Is this the? Have I got the bathhouse?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me ask you something now, because this is very between us.
No problem.
All right. Now are there towel boys available?
They're not towel boys.
Yeah.
But there are guys in here, customers who come in here who wear towels.
Right. And what's your nationality?
My nationality?
Yeah.
I'm African American.
Oh, black.
Yes.
I love it. So you're pretty well hung, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty well hung.
I have a lot of money, and I know you black people like a lot of money.
Well, I would assume any nationality
What
likes
do you say we get together? Your penis and my money. You know, we've got internships coming up pretty soon. You know.
But I'm sure you can find...
Stop laughing, you homo. Are you a top or a bottom, sir?
I'm a verse.
Oh, fantastic. So your log is brown and you want to get up to browner, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Well, I think we could do that.
So you guys come in...
Do you ever get a little mud on the helmet?
Unfortunately, but don't like it.
Are you a big fan of Paul Schaefer's?
Yeah, sure. He's a great musician.
You could taste his ass on my cock. I pay him in cock, and he sucks a big dick.
How can I help you? Because I have other customers right now.
Can I fuck you in the ass, sir?
No.
We'll make it a stupid human trick.
Are you guys coming down here?
I'll give you my top 10 inches. What would that be? Hey, are you there? Homo. Hello, homo. Fudge packer. Yoo-hoo.
Hello?
Hi, this is Riley Martin there, please?
This is he.
Hi, this is Dave. How you doing?
Dave.
Dave Letterman. Listen, I heard your show on Sirius Monday night, and I thought it was a hoot, and you're an amazing...
Okay, hold him up, Dave.
Yeah.
This is Dave Letterman.
Yes.
How did you get this number?
From Paul Schaefer.
And, okay.
And I just want to know you're an amazing talent, and if we can, I'd love to do some things with you. And the deal is, Paul Schaefer has also been abducted.
A lot of people have over time.
You know Paul Schaefer, right?
I believe that he is your sidekick.
Yeah. He claims he was butt by a Martian.
Yeah.
By the way, you've got a very voice. I just want to say that right now. Do you mind if I pleasure myself to your voice?
Well, do so.
All right. How did it all start?
My experiences started when I was 7 years old, man.
Right.
And ultimately, I'm sure that my experiences happened at that time so that I would one day meet stupid motherfuckers like you.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then be awakened out of a nice sleep after having been up most of the night working on my cymbals.
You know,
by some fucking idiot who is wasting my valuable time.
Just like a black guy to sleep past noon, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And it's just like
I'm gonna come.
It's just like a redneck to call a black guy.
Yeah. All right. Wait a minute. You. All right. How many alien figures can you take?
I got you, didn't I?
Yeah. Would you be willing to let Paul Schaefer dress up as a Martian and your black ass?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, you lame butt
cocksucker.
Yeah.
I hope that we shall meet whoever is making this call, because I will rip you another asshole, you cocksucker.
What does alien semen taste like?
Bye-bye.
How about a butt cock?
My name is Riley Martin. Papa Fooey, that's Baba Booey.
All right.
Wow.
Nice job.
You know, Howard, may I use your airwaves to send a message to the Bohemian aliens?
Was it Beavian?
Beavian aliens? Yeah, next time you abduct Riley Martin, do us a favor and keep him. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Just keep the guy.
Dave, I love talking to you, but I got to get to my next guest. I'm going to take a short break. Luke Wilson and Ivan Reitman are here.
Look, Howard.
Dave Letterman, what do you want to say?
Sorry, we were on the subject.
when we were in trouble.
Well, no, we're on the subject of books. I just want to ask Luke a question. May I squeeze your ass?
Sure.
All right.
Sure, Dave.
Dave Letterman.
But
Dave, yes?
Yes, I'd like to ask Mr. Reitman a question. Are there any blacks in the movie? Because, you know, I like funny blacks.
Yes, Wanda Sykes is in this movie.
And speaking of superheroes, you know, Christopher Reeve would have loved this latest Superman movie. I can just, you know, picture him struggling to wiggle his index finger, you know, in an attempt to applaud.
Wow.
That's the most tasteless thing I've ever heard.
Wow, you had to go there, did you?
David Letterman, save that for your own show, not mine.
Buddy.
I mean, even I have taste.
Yeah.
I don't approve of that. I don't approve of that.
I'll give it to Leno.
Give it to Leno. Yeah. Fine. Hard-pressed to think of a better guy sitting in that chair every day. Although, Dave, you're doing a great job.
I appreciate it. I just want to ask you one thing. I just want to extend my condolences to Artie. You know, I heard his story about the male nurse that, you know, that fingered his father's ass, and, you know, it broke my heart. Oh, by the way, do you still have that nurse's number?
Well, Dave Letterman has been sitting in for Artie.
But Letterman has a regular job. He can't do it every day.
Yeah. You can't be here every day.
And by the way, I just found something better to use on my ass than wet wipes. Man tongue. Hey!
All right.
Sorry.
So, Dave Letterman, thank you. And everyone watch Dave's show tonight at 11:35, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
And yeah, how about that Gary Delabante's, how about him? His teeth are bigger than the keys on Paul Schaefer's piano. Hey! I don't know. Sorry.
All right. That's David Letterman. And thank you, sir.
All right, buddy.
Papa Fooey, that's Baba Booey.
That's right.
Dave Letterman sitting in and kept the show moving with his hard-hitting questions. We're going to take calls.
His questions were pretty good during that Luke Wilson interview.
I thought so.
Can I touch your ass?
I just want to say one thing.
That wasn't so good.
Yeah, and I just want to say one thing to John. You know, there's only one thing better than the taste of a good cigar, and that's the taste of a good penis. Just that's
the taste of a good cigar?
Cigars.
Oh, cigar.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's different when you say cigar.
Exactly.
It's a whole different line.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take calls of what's funnier, when Dave's jokes hit or when he swings and misses, and if anybody can tell if he's possibly ad-libbing any of the lines.
Oh, sure.
Right.
And, Howard, I just want to say, you know, I support circumcision. You know, nothing is worse than having an ugly, stiff, uncirculated pecker staring you straight in the face.
Uncirculated.
Yeah, uncirculated pecker.
Uncirculated pecker?
Yeah.
Look at it again.
Look at the word again.
I just, you know, uncircumcised pecker staring you in the face. Hey.
This guy's so funny. He comes in and he goes, you know, Artie's not here today. And he goes, oh, my God, I'm very, very sorry. This is in the green room. I understand Artie's father died, and that's why he's not here today. Yeah. I go, what? And then I just kept my mouth shut because I wanted to get that on the... How do you come up with this stuff?
I don't know. It went over like a pregnant pole there. I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't a joke.
You really thought Artie's father had died.
I fell on my face on that one. I know.
All right.
You know, Howard, people always want to compare me to Johnny Carson. I think the main difference between us is that, you know, I'm not a rotting corpse in a wooden box getting eaten by worms and maggots.
Right. Yeah. You're very much alive.
Uh-huh.
All right, so, Dave, we're going to watch your show at 11:35.
Thank you very much, buddy. You know something, Howard?
Yeah.
You know, once in a while when I'm wiping my ass, I intentionally let my finger break through the paper and briefly penetrate my murky mud hole. You're as interesting as J.D., ain't it?
Where is that on?
Hey, Robin?
Yes?
You know, I could go for a chocolate milkshake. Mind if I suck on one of your boobies?
Oh, my.
Hey, all right.
Dave Letterman, everyone. Tonight, who's your guest tonight on the show? Who are you having on?
I don't know. I got to check. But, you know, Howard, have you heard Paris Hilton is now a singer?
Yes.
Word of advice, Paris. Put the penis back in your mouth.
Right. I agree.
Now, that was funny.
All right.
That's two you had that was funny.
Yeah, all right, let's stop. Howard?
Yes.
By the way, if you're still looking for someone to take Siobhan's virginity, I bought a bottle of Viagra and a biohazard suit.
All right, and you're willing to do it.
Oh, sure.
That would be great if Dave Letterman would bang Siobhan.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
You know something, Howard? It was, seriously, it was sad to hear that Artie's dad crapped himself right, before he died. Poor guy. I'm sure he always thought, the last piece of shit he left on Earth would be Artie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Dave, that's brave words for a guy because Artie's not here.
I know.
If Artie was here, I don't think you'd be saying that.
And by the way, Howard, I just wanted to comment on the actors in Beer League.
Yes.
Artie Lang, Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio and Nick DiPaolo, excuse me.
Right.
I haven't seen a shakier cast since Michael J. Fox went fly fishing. Hey! All right. Laugh or you get it. I'm sorry. All right. Riley, can I ask you a question?
What is it, Dave?
What does alien dick taste like? Hey. All right.
Well, you could ask me that.
Well, I'll go through one of your interns. I'm sorry.
Whatever you love the most, Richard.
Dave has called you before, Riley.
Yeah, Dave called you.
Tell Dave his wife has a lover, and she will leave his cheeky ass shortly and sue him for a lot of money with his little dick ass.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. Ann Coulter, we speak your name.
You punk.
All right.
Hey, Riley.
Anyway.
Oh, okay. Riley, stop it. You're an asshole.
I know.
Save that seminar for a timeshare with aliens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
right.
Hey, Dave.
All right.
Hey, Dave. Dave, I accidentally turned on your show one night and then threw up all over my fucking couch.
Well, that's good.
Well, you're not getting booked on there now.
I believe that was ratings month, wasn't it?
Looking at your diva-type face.
All right, buddy. Good one, head. Hey.
Hey, Riley.
Yeah, I know that he has people to defecate in his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, Howard, this is newsworthy. Are you aware that this year marks the 22nd anniversary of the Bhopal disaster, where over 15,000 people in India died? Boy, just think of all the customer service operators we lost.
That's right. All right, Dave, it's enough. David Letterman, everyone. Evil Dave.
Bianchi, who is the current girl, that's what's happening.
All right, let's thank Evil Dave Letterman for stopping by. Evil Dave, thank you.
It was very nice.
Great seeing you.
Yeah. Thank you, Golden Jew. And by the way, Howard, can I do a quick shout-out?
Yes.
Jackie Martling, you blew it.
All right, Evil Dave Letterman, everybody loves him, and we'll watch for you on TV.
Yeah. Well, you got any plans this summer, Howard? You going to be...
Now's not the time to talk to me. I'm almost out. I got one foot out the door.
All right, buddy.
All right, there you go. And let me just remind everyone, Paul Giamatti's movie opens Friday.
The Lady in the Water.
And Ivan Reitman and Luke Wilson, their movie with Uma Thurman. My Super Ex-Girlfriend opens Friday as well. Evil Dave was here yesterday, so the guys got him on the wrap-up show and interviewed him as a real...
Oh, yes, I heard this.
Yeah. Supposedly, he's got a girlfriend and he's divorced. Did you know that?
I didn't know any of this until I heard the wrap-up show yesterday. I was fascinated.
Yeah.
And I was like, why didn't we know this? Because he's talking about how he got the girl because she knows he's on the Howard Stern show. So I'm wondering, like, what kind of girl did he pull with his Howard Stern connection?
I don't know.
If you want, the clips are up.
What?
Of Evil Dave on the Gary preview page. You know, I put 3 of them up there. The second 2 are him talking about his girlfriend. The first one is him telling how he got here on Amtrak. And it's just an example of how odd he is when he's being himself.
Gary page 1 or 2?
1.
Okay.
Yeah, I was fascinated.
It's like the 3rd column over towards the bottom.
So how long is your commute here?
Well, this time I took a lovely Amtrak train out here, which is, that was literally...
Yeah, by the way, the Dave Letterman guy, everyone thinks is like this master, brilliant comic impressionist. He just sounds like Dave Letterman. He's
yeah,
some
it just
dude.
happens to be his voice.
Yeah. He has absolutely no comic ability.
But he doesn't know that. Yeah. He thinks he got Dave's comic ability, too.
I know. But he sounds exactly like Dave Letterman. So he's talking about his commute?
Well, no, how he got from Chicago to here to do the show.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. He's talking about how he got here.
Right.
Okay.
So how long is your commute here?
Well, this time I took a luckily Amtrak train out here, which is that was literally a train wreck. And it took us about. Usually I like to take the plane and stuff like that, right? But I thought, I got a voucher, let's use it. So I left Sunday.
What voucher?
No explanation.
Which is pretty interesting. And we got into Albany, right? And I almost got onto the wrong train going to Boston. And I had to, they said there's like a 5-hour wait and stuff like that. And I'm sitting on the track. I finally got in about 6 o'clock, and I, to make a long story short, if it's possible at this point, we're sitting on the side track for about 4 or 5 hours, so I was late, just waiting for freight trains to go by. So that was kind of fun.
Wait, you were on a train for 3 days?
Huh?
You were on a train for 3 days?
Well, I had a voucher. I had to use it, right?
Oh, my goodness.
Wrap-up show is good. You guys get a lot of good stuff.
We just sit and look at him, and nobody says anything. We just watch him talk.
Yeah.
All right, so here's Dave, because he had a wife every time we called him, and then all of a sudden he doesn't have a wife.
Yeah, Benji said to him, can we say your wife's name? And he says, well, there's been a divorce. But, and they were like, what?
We speak your names.
You say your wife's name on the air?
Huh?
Have we ever talked about your wife's name on the air? Is that cool? It's such a great name.
A couple?
What was that?
Huh? What did you, Spanish now?
Is that English? Is he hard of hearing?
No, I think he has trouble processing. I really do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he does, waiting to figure out what to do.
Como?
I'm doing my I'm doing my Vietnamese Swiss impression. You mean
like when you have to ask her for permission for stuff? You say you have to talk to.
Well, kind of separated now, but that's okay.
What? Whoa!
Good timing, Benji. No,
really?
Go ahead. Yeah.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
It's a family program, Will. What do you want to know?
I mean, how long has this been happening? Like, when did you guys...
Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
He's so weird, too. Like, it's a family program. That's why we don't let him ad-lib when he plays Dave Letterman, because he's like, it's a family program. Well, we just asked if you're married or not.
But
he throws those things out through the entire interview.
That's him. Those are his stock Dave lines, like David Letterman lines.
Okay. Because sometimes he thinks, you know what's weird about also Evil Dave? Every time he comes to New York, he has to go see the David Letterman show. Like, he'll go sit in the audience.
That's weird.
Yeah, and he finds a way in.
Did you notice?
You don't get him the tickets?
No, we can't get tickets.
Did you notice yesterday, by the way, which he's been doing more and more of, when I'll be talking to you, and he starts to laugh really loud, but in inappropriate places?
Yeah.
Like, I'll say something that isn't funny, and he'll go, and we'll all sort of turn around and look at him.
Yeah. Like
he just wants to be noticed.
Like in the commercials, Gary will come in and talk to me, and
I'll go, hey, Paul Giamatti's outside.
Yeah, he just starts laughing.
We all turn around and look at him, and then we look at each other and laugh.
Separate.
Well, a long time ago.
A long time?
No, not actually about a year and a half.
Are you dating at all? Or
huh?
Are you dating? Or?
If I can find the time, yeah.
The time? You have tons of time.
Yeah, I do sometimes. I'm seeing some other people.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Whose choice was it to separate?
Huh? The checks weren't coming in fast enough. What do you want to know?
Who initiated the separation?
Huh? I just thought it was time.
Why?
We both did. We both did.
But was there like a particular incident, or was it just a long time coming?
I don't know.
If you don't know, who does?
Weekly World News. I don't know. No, it was time, and it's you know the way people have certain perceptions of you, and no matter what you do, it's never good enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what was going down.
Wow. Behind the scenes with Evil Dave.
Yeah, no matter how much he did this impression, it was never good enough.
This is fascinating.
I swear to you, I was riveted, and the show ended. I was like, no, I want more.
How long was the wrap-up show yesterday?
Full hour for the first time in a while.
Good.
Started at 11 and went till 12.
Sounds like you had a winner there.
Yeah, we didn't know. Like, Dave kept saying he wanted to come do the show. We weren't sure what to do with him. And
then you found gold.
You figured it out. Here's Dave talking about his girlfriend.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anyone having sex with him.
He says he found her in a bar.
Ma'am.
You said you have a girlfriend now, right?
Yes.
Is she a fan of the show? Is that how you met her?
Yeah.
So
how did you guys meet?
Yeah.
I was in the bathroom. No, No, I just, we met.
And she knew that you were Evil Dave from the Howard Stern Show? She knew you were Evil Dave from the Howard Stern Show?
Yes.
And that's kind of how you got her?
Well, how would you get a check? Yeah, that's just the way I went, Will, right.
Okay, just curious.
That's fine. You can be curious.
No, we've had discussions like that before where, you're on the show, you're affiliated with the show, so people know you and they'll come up to you and this and that. Yeah. That's why we're asking. I mean, because there are a number of different ways you could have met. Do you think you would have met if you hadn't been on the show, let's say, or was it?
No, I mean, I've known her for a little bit, so,
But I mean, did you know her, or did she drop you a letter in the mail, hey, I listen to you all the time, and you called her, that sort of thing?
No, I mean, she.
Did you meet her before you separated from your wife, or after?
No, I gave that a period of time. That I did do.
Period of mourning, if you will. Without prying too much, how did you meet her? Did you meet her at a bar? Did you meet her at an appearance? Did you meet her at a comedy club?
Oh, I met her at a bar.
And what were you doing at the bar? Was it an appearance?
Drinking? What?
No, was it appearance?
No. It was it was actually somebody's high school reunion, actually.
But not yours.
No.
What were you doing there? How would a guy be at a high school reunion if it's not his?
That's another fascinating thing.
Yeah.
And he sweats more. Drinking, Will. Next question. No, go ahead.
No, and you guys, things are going well?
As well as can be expected.
With Evil Dave. How well could they be going?
What does that mean? It's just what it means. What?
Did you ever get to the bottom of it?
No. We know that he's separated. Know that he's got a girlfriend. Unsure exactly how they met. Don't know anything about the girlfriend.
I got to see her.
Yeah, and we got to figure out just how long before he says, I'm Evil Dave from the Howard Stern Show.
Well, Doug Goodstein from Howard TV, which is on demand, is actually producing with one of the winners of the film festival a whole documentary on Blue Iris. It's going to be really cool, like a whole reality show with her. That's going to be on Howard TV. And I got to say, I'm nominating Evil Dave for his next reality show. I got to see that.
I can tell you that I did an appearance in Chicago towards the end of last year, late fall, and Evil Dave, showed up for the entire 2 hours. And it's sort of like this little soundtrack on the side. I'll be talking to somebody and he'll be making those jokes, and I wonder, what does Dave do all day? But that's what he does. I've seen him backstage at Artie's comedy shows. He's very interesting.
Oh, sorry, Richard.
I'm sorry. We put him on stage at one of our comedy shows in Chicago just because we were going to get a kick out of it, letting him do his own material.
Yeah.
Nobody laughed. We were just dying laughing watching him do a top 10 list that made 0 sense.
Do you have that on tape?
No, I don't think we do, unfortunately. And I was going to say, too, one way that Dave is crazy, you can always tell somebody's crazy because they can't shave right. He has patches of hair all over his face. And he had a little Hitler mustache right under his nose where he couldn't shave.
Oh, that's great.
Wow. Gary the Retard's the only other person I know who's like that. They leave the patches of hair.
Did you hear that bit, Robin? Were you and Gary the Retard?
No.
Oh, where were you during that? Oh, that's when you were talking to Scott the engineer?
I don't know.
I think
morning.
She was out.
Oh, she was out?
Yeah. You played that already?
Yeah. I'll play it for you again. Yeah, we get our money's worth with that Evil Dave. He comes in and he does our show. Then Gary puts him on the wrap-up show. Then Richard and Sal get a hold of him in the back room and have him make phony phone calls, and then they goof on him. And
they make the most out of that 3-hour train ride.
Yeah. Didn't you guys have him back there and have him make phony public service announcements?
Yeah, well, yeah. I still got to edit those. There's so many of them.
What did you have him do?
Well, Benji could probably explain this a little better. This was his idea. It was great.
What was the idea, Benj?
We told him we had...
Hold it. I got to find a microphone for you. Yeah.
We have listeners with different problems that we want to make serious, readings to.
Yeah.
So we wanted, listeners with cancer, with liver cancer, for him to talk to them. Holocaust survivors.
Oh, my goodness.
You don't have those handy?
I can edit them. I can have them probably in 10 minutes.
All right.
And I did a game with Dave, too, where I wrote down celebrity names, and he would read them, and you got to guess if he can, Alanis Morissette, can he say that name?
No way.
So I'll have that ready, too.
Oh, we got to play that.
Yeah, we can get a good game out of that.
That's cool. If you want, and then the guys had him call that public access show, and here's Evil Dave on the public access show. David Letterman calls into public access television.
So get out there today, ladies and gentlemen, between 3 and 7. You know what I mean? If you're not doing nothing, and you were concerned about this. You know what I mean? Hold on, let's see. Hello?
Hello? Hi, who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Mike. What's going on?
Mike, hi. Do you recognize my voice?
Who is this?
My name is Dave Letterman. I have a little TV show. How you doing?
Is this Dave Letterman for real?
Yeah, it's me.
You serious?
I'm serious. I just wanted to call up. We've got the public. This is the public access, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Well, I'm doing real good. I just want to say that I'm a big fan of the public access.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
I love the show.
All right, thanks.
And I think you guys are doing a bang-up job. You get a lot of donations?
Yeah. You want to send us one?
Huh?
Can you send us one?
Yeah, maybe around April 15th or something.
All right, listen.
I love the colors.
All right, listen.
If I can stick on, can I suck my cock? I can suck my cock. You watch my show.
Oh my God! I think that was David Letterman, though, but I don't know.
He doesn't think that was David Letterman.
He's not sure, though.
And then Evil Dave called back, but he called back as a black guy.
Now,
these people are crazy, man. Why are you calling my show with this foolishness, man? This is crazy. This is foolishness. See, that's what I'm talking about. Sound like some white person. He said he was David Letterman. I don't know that. I don't think that was David Letterman, no. I don't think that was David Letterman. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
You're right. It's like my cock.
We want to talk about... Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, who this?
What's the deal with that cracker posing to Dave Letterman?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. Well, I just called up. This may be. They want me to kill Whitey or something.
I don't know. What's up, bro? What you got?
I just didn't understand that.
I don't know. What's up?
I don't know. I just called in to ask a question.
What's up?
Alaka Salim, my brother.
They wrote down Salam Alaikum.
Salam Alaikum. Alaka Salim.
Alaka Salim. Wait, you got to hear that again.
Alaka Salim, my brother.
You can't read.
Why do people call me out? I ain't got no jobs to go to, man. You're sitting there playing on the phone, man. Grown man playing on the phone. Grown man. You're a grown man, homie. You're a grown man playing on the phone. You need to be ashamed of yourself. Get a job.
This is our job.
Grown man playing on the phone. Ain't got nothing to say. Grown
You're getting paid for this.
Grown man. You're a grown man, homie. Grown man. Still living with your mother playing on the phone. This is real business. It's real talk right here. I might save somebody life today. You playing on the phone. Like an idiot.
You're an
Run
idiot.
up your bill. Anyway.
Our job is to play on the phone.
To be idiots.
Our job is professional idiots. Dave coming in with the black impression.
That was not bad.
Not bad. Hey, man. What? Akalia Muslim. This guy's probably, that guy on public access is probably paying to do a show, and we're getting paid to call him. It's a weird thing, but we're actually getting paid for his show.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it makes sense, but that's what's happening.
Yeah.
We ought to have some of those access people on to say what it's like to get pranked by these guys all the time. I'd love to know how they're feeling when they do their shows now. Are they afraid of the phones?
I don't know. There are people on regular television who should be on public access, like Jay Leno.
Page 2.
Yeah, Evil Dave was here yesterday. These guys just love goofing with him. So Benji set this up. You went back to the Richard and Sal's room, and you told them what?
Yeah, I just said, we wanted some serious messages to people with different problems. No jokes. Please give it, we really want to address this seriously.
They had him in there for like 4 hours just doing serious messages.
I need you to be yourself completely, okay?
Sure.
These are, we're doing some public, what's it called? PBA,
Public relations.
PSAs, right.
Okay.
I need some PSAs. But I need you to be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Introduce yourself, who you are.
No, shtick or jokes.
Try not to put any jokes in it or anything.
Hi, it's me, Dave, and I'm just sorry that you're dying, and I hope things get it better for you, and where we are,
Oh, that's
I hope you're not pushing up daisies. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
You need to specify it, so do one for liver cancer.
All right. Hi, it's me, Dave, and I am speaking here on behalf of the Liver Cancer Foundation.
No. Don't make up stuff.
I'm not.
You know, you're talking.
Like you're talking
We have
directly
listeners.
to those
Yeah,
people.
we have listeners that have different diseases, and that's what we're trying to target.
Hi, this is Dave. Sorry to hear that you got liver cancer or something, and man, I don't know. Hope your life is as well as you can expect it. You just got to do what you got to do and make every day count. That's it.
That's good.
So you guys didn't write anything. You just said, say something to the people with liver cancer.
They love dicking around.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that was a little gas. Sorry.
Oh, that sounded like the Larry King fart.
Yeah, except I admitted it.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's possible then.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
It was a gas. It reeks. It's because I ate a big bowl of shredded wheat before I went to bed. Yeah, they love goofing on him. Evil Dave did our show, and like I said before, people think that the guy who does David Letterman is this master impressionist.
Right. He must do millions of voices, but he does a on David Letterman.
No, he's just some dude we know who sounds exactly like David Letterman. And then we write him stuff, but he can't read it that good. And then we had him on the wrap-up show, and then he said him and his wife got divorced, and he's got a girlfriend, which shocked the hell out of me. And then we took him in the back, and then we had to make phony phone. We get our money's worth with him, but then we had to make phony phone calls to a public access show. Should I play that again?
Yeah, that was good.
Right. And then I'll play you the rest of the other PSAs. Here he is calling a public access show.
So get out there today, ladies and gentlemen, between 3 and 7. You know what I mean? If you're not doing nothing, and you're concerned about this, you know what I mean? Hold on, let's see. Hello?
Hello. Hi. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Mike. What's going on?
Mike, hi. Do you recognize my voice?
Who's this?
My name is Dave Letterman. I have a little TV show. How you doing?
Is this Dave Letterman for real?
Yeah, it's me.
You serious?
I'm serious. I just wanted to call up. We've got the public. This is the public access, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing real good. I just want to say that I'm a big fan of the public access.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
I love the show.
All right, thanks.
And I think you guys are doing a bang-up job. Get a lot of donations?
Yeah. You want to send us one?
Huh?
Can you send us one?
Yeah, maybe around April 15th or something.
All right, listen.
I love the colors.
All right, listen.
If I can stick on, can I suck my cock?
Yeah.
I can suck my cock. You watch my show.
I don't think that was David Letterman, though, but I don't know. These people are crazy, man. Why are you calling my show with this foolishness, man?
Yeah. And then you guys told him to call in as a black guy to the same show. I didn't even know he could do a black guy.
No, that was a surprise.
So this is Dave pretending to be David Letterman, pretending to be a black guy.
Maybe he does have more talents than you're giving him credit for.
It's crazy. This is foolishness. See, that's what I'm talking about. Sound like some white person. He said he was David Letterman. I don't know that. I don't think that was David Letterman, no. I don't think that was David Letterman. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I want to talk about... Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, who this?
What's the deal with that cracker posing to Letterman?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. Well, I just called up. This may be they want me to kill Whitey or something.
I don't know. What's up, bro? What you got?
I just didn't understand that.
I don't know. What's up?
I don't know. I just called in to ask a question.
What's
Alaka Salim, my brother.
Why do people call me out?
We told him to say salam alaikum, but he can't even... He has trouble reading.
How's he going to carry off the black guy impression if he can't do that?
Kalikum kliyum.
Alikum salim.
Alikum my ass.
No jobs to go to.
Listen to it.
Why do people...
Alaka Salim, my brother.
Why do people call me out? I ain't got no jobs to go to, man. You sitting there playing on the phone, man. Grown man playing on the phone. Grown man. You're a grown man, homie. You're a grown man playing on the phone. You need to be ashamed of yourself. Get a job. Grown man playing on the phone. Ain't got nothing else to say. Grown men. Grown men. You're a grown man, homie. Grown man.
He is a grown man. That guy's about 6'5".
He's way old.
Big, heavyset guy.
Totally white head of hair.
Yeah. He is a grown man.
Still living with your mother, playing on the phone. This is real business. It's real talk right here.
Real business. This is real business.
Real? No, I don't think so.
I don't think you're allowed to have real business if you say business.
I might send somebody lights today. You playing on the phone like an idiot. Run up your bill. Anyway.
So would you have them record more PSAs?
Yeah, like for Holocaust survivors. And,
do one for childhood leukemia also.
All right.
Okay.
For not to the kids themselves, but parents of.
Hi, this is Dave. I'm just calling to wish everybody well. To the parents who've got children who have leukemia. It's rough. You just got to hang in there, do your best that you can, and I don't know.
What's that hideous noise he's making?
I think he sucks his teeth.
I feel sorry for you. I know it's not an easy thing to deal with, but just make sure your kid's happy and is enjoying the last years of his life and things like that. Just make him as comfortable as possible.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
And
Great.
We have we got letters from some listeners that and we decided that it would be a good way to target to get new subscribers.
Yes, it would.
It's really hard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is. Sorry about that.
Well, he falls for everything.
I'm telling you.
PSA for retarded children.
Can you just say something about the retarded fans?
Hi, this is Dave, and I'm talking to all the listeners that have a specially challenged person in their family. We're sorry.
We're sorry.
And I hope everything is well. And this is to all the listeners out there who have a retarded child. So I hope things get better for you on the road of life.
I love him. He just loves talking into that mic, too. Any assignment.
It never occurs to him that this is a stupid project.
No.
To be launched on.
What does he do for a living? Did anybody get into that on the wrap-up show?
I think he wants to keep it secret.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he must be some high-powered.
It's some sort of high political job or something.
And he doesn't even catch on when you say do one for Holocaust survivors. What?
You talking about Dave?
Yeah.
I asked him that question.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
I couldn't get an answer out of him.
Right.
He goes, well, and I go, no, I don't know. And he goes, I do some things, and then.
For people that are survivors of the Holocaust.
Hi, this is Dave. I'm telling everybody who survived the Holocaust. We want you to cheer up. Listen to Sirius. Okay, this is to the.
Cheer up. This is painful. Hey, anyone who survived the Holocaust, cheer up. We want you to cheer up.
Get over it.
Move on. Yeah, you were minutes away from being thrown in a gas chamber by hideous people, but.
Wah.
All the people who have suffered from the Holocaust or any generations, that we empathize with you, what you suffered through, and I hope things get better for you. And I don't know what to tell you. Cheer up and cheer up.
For Sirius, say cheer up.
Yeah, cheer up. You're with friends here on Sirius Radio, and hang in there. It's got to get better.
That's right. Holocaust is over. Time for fun.
Come on, it was 50 years ago.
Get over it. Yeah. Is the Colitis one good?
They're all. I think so. I don't. Yeah.
Is he sorry in this one too?
What is this one? Blacks with low self-esteem.
Oh wow.
Hi, this is Dave. I want to talk to blacks with low self-esteem due to societal racism.
Hi, this is Dave. I want to talk to all the black listeners about low self-esteem racism. And talk to all the black listeners about low self-esteem. I like the black community. We've gotten a lot of good things from them. And
low self-esteem.
They're making them nuts.
Low self-esteem.
My nephew Alfred suffered from colitis. And he's a big Dave Letterman fan, so same Alfred. He has a colostomy thing.
Hi, Alfred. It's me, Dave, and I'm just it's me, Dave Letterman. Yeah, and I'm just calling to say I'm sorry about your condition. It's okay to have colitis and a colostomy bag because it's special, and it's okay to have a colostomy bag. And God bless you, and hang in there. And
I have one in leather.
But come here to New York City. It's lovely here.
It's lovely here for your colostomy bag.
Yeah, travel here with your bag.
Yeah. Man-cow clips on JD page 1 in yellow. Okay.
Man-cow, thanks for joining us on Chicago tonight.
Let me just play these for Artie so I can get, because I promised him I would. So this was pretty good. Richard, Sal, and Benji got Evil Dave in the back room. And you know how gullible Evil Dave is. Like, for anybody who hasn't heard this explanation, when we have Evil Dave on, Evil Dave Letterman, a lot of people think he's a master impressionist.
Right. Oh, yeah. People come up to me and go, God, that guy is brilliant.
He's not an impressionist.
He's not brilliant.
It's just the way he sounds. He sounds like Dave Letterman. It's weird.
By the way, Artie, did you hear the whole after show, the wrap-up show that day? He's divorced and has a girlfriend.
Yeah,
separated and has a girlfriend.
Howard briefly told me that off the air yesterday, and I find that's the most fascinating thing. I've always maintained that he's a reality show waiting to happen.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
He really is.
Somebody has got to get on following him around.
Right.
So the guys went back and said, look, on a serious note, we want you to cut public service announcements for terrible diseases. So here he is cutting one for liver cancer. You'll love this.
Great.
Right.
I need you to be yourself completely, okay?
Sure.
These are, we're doing some public, what's it called? PBA,
Public relations
PSAs, right.
Okay.
I need some PSAs. But I need you to be yourself. Introduce yourself, who you are.
Yeah, no, shtick or jokes.
Try not to put any jokes in it or anything.
Hi, it's me, Dave, and I'm just sorry that you're dying, and hope things get it better for you, and wherever you are, I hope you're not pushing up daisies. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
You need to specify, so do one for liver cancer.
All right. Hi, it's me, Dave, and I am speaking here on behalf of the Liver Cancer Foundation.
No. Don't make up stuff.
I'm not.
You're talking...
Like you're talking
we have
directly
listeners,
to those people.
we have listeners that have different diseases, and that's what we're trying to target.
Hi, this is Dave. Sorry to hear that you got liver cancer or something, and man, I don't know. Hope your life is as well as you can expect it. You just got to do what you got to do and make every day count. That's it.
That's good.
All right, so that was his liver cancer PSA. then they asked him to do one for childhood leukemia. Here's that one.
Do one for childhood leukemia also.
Okay.
For not to the kids themselves, but parents of...
Hi, this is Dave. I'm just calling to wish everybody well, to the parents who've got children who have leukemia. It's rough. You just got to hang in there, do your best that you can, and I don't know. I feel sorry for you. I know it's not an easy thing to deal with, but just make sure your kid's happy and is enjoying the last years of his life and things like that. Just make him as comfortable as possible.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And
we have we got letters from some listeners that and we decided that it would be a good way to target to get new subscribers.
Yes, it would.
It's really hard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is. Sorry about that.
No, let's just keep moving.
I understand. Here, you want a Kleenex?
No, it's
all right. Well.
You could dick with him all day.
You want a Kleenex? Where does he think this is possibly going to ever air?
He actually believes this is good stuff.
And it's not even him as Letterman, it's him.
Well, it's not. They go, well, okay, we'll do one for Holocaust survivors.
For people that are survivors of the Holocaust.
Hi, this is Dave. I'm telling everybody to survive the Holocaust We want you to cheer up. Listen to Sirius. Okay, this is to the all the people who have suffered from the Holocaust, or any generations.
Cheer up.
That we empathize with you, what you suffered through, and I hope things get better for you. And I don't know what to tell you.
Cheer up.
Cheer up and. Cheer up.
Get over it.
Cheer up. You're with friends here on Sirius Radio. And hang in there. It's got to get better.
He's great. He's so sincere. I mean, his IQ, what must his IQ be?
I'm saying like 80. I'll go with 80 on the over.
I'm going to say 80 also.
What's retarded, 70?
Well, 80 is functionally retarded. Like
No, he's higher than 80 then.
All right, then he's 85.
He ain't 90, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What?
On the wrap-up show, I asked him flat out. I mean, well, not.
Are you retarded?
No, I tried to dance around. I said to him, you seem to have some sort of an ability, a disability to be able to like sort of concentrate and stuff. I go, people have told you that before. And he stood looking right now, and he goes, no, never.
That.
So I didn't go down that road anymore. But there's something going on. I said, people told you like you're sort of ADD.
Well, KC's IQ was 89. Do you think Evil Dave is lower than KC?
Absolutely.
Evil Dave can't even read hardly.
KC's smarter than Evil Dave.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
But Evil Dave can't read. I'll play you the Evil Dave game if you want.
All right.
Let me just play this one. We told them, make a PSA for blacks with low self-esteem.
Hi, this is Dave. I want to talk to blacks with low self-esteem due to societal racism.
Hi, this is Dave. I want to talk to all the black listeners about low self-esteem racism, and talk to all the black listeners about low self-esteem. I like the black community. We've gotten a lot of good things from them. And
oh, Herman Munster.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Have a heart attack.
Low self-esteem. What are you talking about? I like the black community. We've got a lot of good things from them. Actually, we now, the age-old question, what would Casey's life be if he was ugly? We know.
Oh, it would be Evil Dave.
I think Casey could beat Evil Dave in a test of intelligence.
I agree with you.
Good morning. Good morning.
I put up the public access prank as well when Evil Dave tried to...
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, it's in white.
I'm all set, pal. Don't have to worry about me. I'm a pro. Evil Dave does a PSA for retarded children. You want to hear that one?
Yes.
Oh, I'll hear all
of these. All of these are brilliant.
I only got 2 more.
Can you just say something about the retarded fans?
Hi, this is Dave, and I'm talking to all the listeners that have a specially challenged person in their family. We're sorry. I hope everything is well, and this is to all the listeners out there who have a retarded child.
Like your parents.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
So, I hope things get better for you on the road of life.
All right, thank you.
Smarten up.
It's unbelievable, right?
Oh, it's just... Oh.
See, I knew you needed to hear
They could
this.
have given him any subject matter.
He's a geyser of material.
Why don't we run these as commercials on Sirius?
We should.
Not only on our channels, but all the channels. Like it should be on the Martha Stewart channel. Hi, this is Dave.
That's Dave.
For low black self-esteem.
Yeah. Self-esteem. That's so funny.
Well, we should at least...
women with one breast.
You should at least turn these into bumpers on our show.
That self-esteem thing is great because, Fred and Benji will attest to this when he's reading jokes and here. Sometimes he'll create a new word that you're like, wow, I never saw that coming.
You want to play this game? I'll give you a name of a celebrity. You tell me if you think Evil Dave can say it.
All right.
All right. We showed him these names. They were written down, right?
Okay.
First one is Alanis Morissette. You think he could say that?
Absolutely not.
Me too. There's no way he could say it.
Oh, he knows that one.
No, he can't read it. He's reading off a piece of paper.
He won't.
But he will recognize it and say that correctly.
There's no way Alanis Morissette comes out of his mouth.
He can't do it.
10,000.
Right. Let's get real. That's how much I know.
I'm probably wasting $10,000 here, but I can't pay.
All right, here we go.
For you, hey.
Oh, I didn't put it in.
He said it wrong.
Hold it.
I'm still thinking of Jajim Moses. Remember that one?
That was, or Guggenheim. How do you say Guggenheim Museum?
Jajim.
Jajim. Yeah, Jajim Moses. All right, here it is. This is we just showed him the name Alanis Morissette and told him to read it off a piece of paper.
Alanis Morissette?
Well, you were the one.
I knew it. I gave away $10,000.
Yeah, you did.
You see, Robin, you got to gamble. You got to gamble.
You got to let it roll.
It was free money, Artie, and I left
it. He was sitting on the table waiting for you.
And you know what? The action you would have had in those brief few seconds is what makes life so worthwhile.
All right, real quick, here we go. China Phillips. But China is spelled Chynna.
All right.
Do they say these before they give them to him? Or he's just reading them?
It's one of those ones because it's simple. I bet he mispronounced
He
it.
misses this one.
Me too. I don't believe he could say anything.
Cynthia Phillips?
That's fantastic.
All right. Gillian Anderson. Think about the word Gillian. Gillian. You know he's going to say Gillian.
She's not famous enough, too, so I bet he gets it wrong.
Gillian Anderson?
Oh, you got it right.
Man.
Son of a bitch.
He's surprising us.
David Bowie. Could he say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could say that.
I bet he mispronounced
What if he says Bowie?
Yeah, he'll mispronounce it.
David Bowie?
Yeah.
I would say that's a mispronunciation.
Bowie, yeah.
It ain't Bowie.
It's not Bowie. It's Bowie.
Yeah, it ain't Bowie.
David Bowie.
That's a mispronounce.
Could he say John Belushi?
He knows that one.
Yeah, I bet he does.
John Belushi?
You see? You would lose your 10,000.
You met him.
10,000's gone.
All right. Luciano Pavarotti.
Impossible.
Right. He can't.
No, that's too long.
Yeah, and Luciano is Luciano.
Luke Skywalker?
I'll say no, yeah.
He might die. He might choke.
Lucano, what will he say?
Lucano Pavarotti.
Lenny Bruce?
Luciano Pavarotti?
Yeah, Pavarotti.
Pavarotti. He got through Luciano.
That's real close.
That was pretty close. I'd almost have to give him that. I'm willing to give him that one.
Nah, it ain't Odie. Come on.
Listen.
Luciano Pavarotti?
Oh, Pavarotti.
Pavarotti.
Yeah, okay, got it wrong. What about Sigourney Weaver?
No.
Oh.
See, I think he could say this for some bizarre reason.
No.
Like maybe there's one of these he's got to get right.
Well, he's gotten a few right. We've been wrong, but he ain't saying Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver.
Oh.
Sigourney. See, you got it right.
See, he can... what is it with him?
What about Isabella Rossellini? No way, right?
No.
That's so easy.
It doesn't matter.
He'll get one little syllable wrong.
Rostellini.
Yeah, something like that.
Isabella Rossellini. Come here.
Isabella Rossellini.
Rossellini.
Arnold Schwarzenegger will get right.
Yeah.
Because that's a well-known name.
Too famous, yeah.
Although he might say Schwarzenegger or screw the last thing up.
He's messed that up on the show, I think, when he's had to read it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Hegger.
You think he's like lower than 80? He's got to be about an 80 IQ.
I'll go, now I'll make it 85 because I feel bad for him.
Mikhail Baryshnikov. No way.
Oh,
no
that's
way.
a tough one.
No effing way.
Mikhail Baryshov?
Yeah, no.
Patricia Arquette? No way.
No. I'll say no.
Yeah, he can say that.
But think about the word Arquette.
Yeah, but I think he's going to get this.
No. Patricia Arquette?
See?
Wow.
See, you could have won another 10,000.
Right.
Tia Leone, he can't say,
No,
can he?
that he can't say.
Tia Leone?
Right.
Tia.
Jason Robards? He could say that.
Yeah.
That's pretty easy, right?
Jason Roberts?
There you go.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's Dave's PSA for colitis.
There's no rhyme or reason.
My nephew Alfred suffered from colitis.
Oh.
And he's a big Dave Letterman fan, so same Alfred. He has a colostomy.
Hi, Alfred. It's me, Dave, and I'm just it's me, Dave Letterman. Yeah, and I'm just calling to say I'm sorry about your condition. It's okay to have colitis and a colostomy bag because it's special, and it's okay to have a colostomy bag, and God bless you, and hang in there, and but come here to New York City. It's lovely here.
What?
It's special.
Bag capital of the world.
They had him back there making phony phone calls. He did good with the phony phone call, though. He called that public access guy.
Yeah.
So get out there today, ladies and gentlemen, between 3 and 7. You know what I mean? If you're not doing nothing, and you're concerned about this, You know what I mean? Hold on, let's see. Hello?
Hello. Hi. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Mike. What's going on?
Mike, hi. Do you recognize my voice?
Who is this?
My name is Dave Letterman. I have a little TV show. How you doing?
Is this Dave Letterman for real?
Yeah, it's me.
You serious?
I'm serious. I just wanted to call up. We've got the public. This is the public access, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing real good. I just want to say that I'm a big fan of the public access.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
I love the show.
All right, thanks.
And I think you guys are doing a bang-up job. Get a lot of donations?
Yeah. You want to send us one?
Huh?
Can you send us one?
Yeah, maybe around April 15th or something.
All right, listen.
I love the colors.
All right, listen.
If I can stick on, can I suck my cock?
Yeah.
I can suck my cock. You watch my show.
I don't think that was David Letterman, though, but I don't know. These people are crazy, man. Why are you calling my show with this foolishness, man? This is crazy. This is foolishness. See, that's what I'm talking about. Sound like some white person. They say it was David Letterman. I don't know that. I don't think that was David Letterman, though. I don't think that was David Letterman. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We want to talk about... Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, who this?
This is pretty funny. Then we told him to call in as a black guy, and he did it.
What's the deal with that cracker posing to Letterman?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. Well, I just called up. This may be. They want me to kill Whitey or something.
I don't know. What's up, bro? What you got?
I just didn't understand that.
I don't know. What's up?
I don't know. I just called in to ask a question. Alaka Salim, my brother.
We told him to say salam alaikum.
Yeah.
And he screwed that
Alaka
up.
Salim.
Right. Question. Alaka Salim, my brother.
Why do people call me out? I ain't got no jobs to go to, man. You sitting there playing on the phone.
We figured out this is actually our job. He says, don't you have any jobs?
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, on Monday's wrap-up show, the shit hit the fan, and myself, Benji, and Scott Salem all had to defend ourselves about who left a big giant stink in the bathroom. Then later Tracy came in to give a whole state of the bathroom update about what's going on in there and the current conditions inside our bathroom. So check it out.
First, we have to start with this bathroom controversy. Now, Gary, I thought there was an edict that no one should be taking a crap in that bathroom to start with.
Well, there is, but you're on the honor system. It's like West Point here. You're on the. We always said that you're not. Howard said, I don't want people taking a crap in there. But I think some people, probably like Jason, have said, does that count for off days or when the show is long over?
It's a fair question. I don't know. I just remember when that thing with Sal went down last time. It was like nobody was supposed to take a dump.
Well, I have a question about recently, like within the last 6 months recently, Howard gave Ross Zapin permission to use the bathroom specifically to take dumps.
Was it specific to that?
That was his thing. I can't take dumps in the public bathroom.
That's the Ross corollary, Jason.
What's up?
That's the Ross corollary.
What I'm saying is
it's a butterfly effect.
I have never been aware of a total shitting ban in the bathroom. I've heard no shitting during the show, which I don't have time for anyway.
But why would you do it? Like, why even take the chance, knowing that it's going to eventually get back to you? Or get back to you?
I didn't think there was a chance. I didn't think I was taking any sort of risk using the bathroom in the way that you're supposed to use the bathroom.
Well, who lodged the complaint? Was it you, Gary?
Me. I will tell you, here's what happened. I went in there and I hit the wall.
Oh, wait, I
Big
thought
time.
Benji.
No. I went in there and I hit the wall. Howard told the story wrong. I went in there and I hit the wall, so I got the log. But what happened was, as soon as I came out after I hit the wall, I walked in and I go, somebody just stunk up the bathroom, at which point Benji got all freaked out. And he goes, I was just in there. I smelled it. It was not me.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So, because I thought the way it was put out on the air was that Benji, the way I heard it on the air this morning is that Benji walked into the bathroom, was so knocked out by a smell, he came and immediately alerted you.
No, it's the other way around.
It's the other way around. So
then I asked Tracy, I said, Tracy, I know this sounds crazy, and this is my own nuttiness, but can you get me the log for the last half hour who was in the bathroom? She goes, let me see. So she put it on my desk, and I looked at it, and I saw that you were only in there for 3 minutes, so I figured it was either you or Scott.
Now, again, let me explain. Maximum 3 minutes, meaning from the time I used my key card to go into the bathroom till the time Benji walked in.
Wait, Jason.
Meaning I could, hold on a second. Meaning I could have been in there for 30 seconds left and had nothing happen for another 2 minutes till Benji walked in. The absolute max amount of time, like Benji would have been waiting for me outside the door when I opened it.
Was 3 minutes and 9 seconds.
Thank you.
Jason's
but
working
you
on his
do
defense,
remember
clearly.
when I walked in? Do you remember me like, what the fuck? Like as you were walking out?
No, I don't.
Well,
here's
something. Did you smell anything when you were in there?
I don't remember. I've been in that bathroom. Because
you don't remember.
Horribly. Yeah, I've been in that bathroom where it smelled horribly before. I've been in that bathroom where I've said something to people before. I can't imagine. My guess is that since I only spent a maximum of 3 minutes in there, if I went in there to shit and it smelled that bad, I probably just walked right out. But I've walked in there and smelled horrible things before. I've just never said anything about it. But I will be reporting on everyone's bathroom
if you were the defecator, listen, it is a bathroom, so that happens. But when I walked in, same as Gary, it was like, what? Oh my god!
But my whole point is,
and you're like,
I've walked into shitty smells before. Yeah. This one was so bad it made me go investigate.
My point is, it apparently wasn't so bad that it stopped Benji from staying in there.
I did pee.
According to you, again, to play Benji on you for a second, we're taking your word for everything.
You're right. You're absolutely. There's no. I agree with you. You are. However,
have you taken a dump in there before?
I don't. It's possible in the 6 years we've been here after the show's on. I don't think so.
Recently?
Because no.
Can you prove you didn't take a dump in there last
I don't think I can prove that. But however, exactly. I'll say just to explain it. I would prefer to go to the public bathroom because it's less pressure. It's just to me.
Then why are you always in this one?
To pee during the show.
But you are in this one a lot. I mean, I like everybody.
Yeah. But the public bathroom, it's like I want to sit down and I want to relax and I don't want like pressure of people need to go in there.
All right, Jason's trying to put it on Benji, but
while you two
hold on,
but Jason, you've also
wait, Benji.
said,
While you two are going back and forth, Scott Salem is sitting here silently, and when we started the show,
I was just listening.
Gary,
I love it.
Gary said that all signs point to Scott.
And I only say that because I don't think that Jason could have done what he needs to do in 3 minutes and 9 seconds.
But you don't even know how long I was in there.
He may have done it.
No,
I know, and that's his stupidity because he's being honest.
But he's
what
saying,
am I going to do? Lie and say I don't take a shit at work? All you guys are lying.
But
I know you shit at work. I know you shit at work.
I absolutely did not.
I know you shit at work.
Jason, I did not. I know for a fact.
I don't believe you.
Not in that bathroom.
I don't believe you, Ben.
Scott Salem, can you emphatically tell me that you're absolutely positive that you did not shit there on Wednesday?
Yes.
You can remember last Wednesday.
Yes.
You remember last Wednesday well.
Then why wouldn't you swear on your son's life?
That's not necessary, but I didn't, and I told you.
But if you 100%,
it's a little necessary for
John,
this.
will you swear on your daughter's life about things?
If there's something I absolutely did that I didn't do?
I agree with Scott. Like, I would not. I think it's like
if you don't,
I'll do on my own life, but to do it on other people, it's just I don't like.
Why do you think something will happen to them?
I just don't. I think it's like it's exploiting is not the right word, but it doesn't feel right to me. To do it.
Right, because you think something will happen to them.
No.
I don't deny I do that in that bathroom, and I told you I reserve that for no show days.
So here's the question.
Here's the question.
Here's the time. No, here's the timeline.
You guys are all liars.
Hold on.
No, I'm going to be the bathroom cop. Trust me. Everyone's bathroom habits are getting reported back on the air.
Here's Jason. If I ever go at work, I always go in here. I never go back there ever.
Okay, John. Okay.
I mean,
I will be keeping.
You're trying to cast doubt on it, but why would I lie about it?
Don't you have your work job?
You're lying right now because I saw you walk into the bathroom 2 days ago. Now maybe you're going in there to take a piss.
Maybe you're going in there to
take
a dump. Take a dump. That's what I'm saying. No, I pee in there all the time.
But here's the timeline. Scott Salem in at 11:19, Jason Kaplan at 11:27, Benji in at 11:30, me in at 11:32. It's not me, I can guarantee, because I'm the one who reported.
Well, based on Jason's logic, how can we prove that?
Because I'd be a moron to report it.
You could be a brilliant.
So it's got to be one of the three, and I don't see the timing working out for it to be Jason or Benji.
I'm not bragging when I says it takes more than 3 minutes for me to shit. Like, that's an embarrassing thing to admit.
Okay.
And it's not something I'm proud of. So when I come on here and say I couldn't have shit in 3 minutes, it's not how I go to the bath. That would be like an emergency shit. That means I ran in there, pulled my pants down, did my business, and that's just not how I shit.
Wait, so Jason, are you saying now that you definitely weren't the shitter?
I can't say that because I don't know if and when I shit on Wednesday. And quite frankly, I feel I'm the only person being honest when they said they can't remember their
Jason,
No, I remember.
I can remember I didn't shit on Wednesday.
I can't remember what I shit on Thursday. I can't remember if I shit on Friday.
But here's the thing. I'm with Howard on this one. I can remember the last time I made a number 2 in that bathroom because I try not to, and there's an awareness of that it's not supposed to happen in there.
Don't take this the wrong way. I'm at work here,
right,
at least twice as long.
No, I got it.
During the day and during the days where there's no show, Thursdays and Fridays, okay? I believe my relationship with The Office is slightly different than yours or Howard's relationship with The Office. I spend more time here Monday through Friday than I do in my own house. So, yes, I have a different relationship, I think, with the bathroom and remembering every time I use it than I would if you're only here for 5-6 hours every morning, 3 days a week.
Is the bathroom aware of the relationship?
The bathroom is very aware of our relationship.
And we're all aware of the relationship as well. Jeff in Pennsylvania, you're on the wrap-up show.
Boy, it just all goes back to the same thing. Everything's pointing to Jason McGarry and his favorite line. Oh, I got to defend Jason on this one.
Well, how is everything pointing to Jason? Listen, hold on. Let me finish my sentence. Look at the timing. The timing just doesn't make sense. I'm not saying he emphatically didn't do it. I'm saying the timing doesn't seem to work.
Scott, are you positive?
Like you just said with everybody else, you remember when you took a shit in there. Scott said he didn't. Benji said he didn't. But you'll still say, I can't, I'll defend, I can defend Jason on this one. And you come in there and at least 15 times I can remember that was your first line.
Did you have any gas on
Wednesday, possibly?
Nobody cares what you think.
Let me clarify this. I didn't take a shit in there, but
you won't
it is
swear
possible.
On your kid's life about it.
Right.
All right, I'll swear on my kid's life I didn't take a shit in there.
But it is
possible that someone had violent gas.
Yeah.
I mean, do you ever?
Did you possibly have violent gas?
Did you ever have gas when you pee?
Of course.
Well, okay, there's the answer.
But did you possibly have violent gas?
Is that what happened to you? Is that what you're saying?
No,
you had violent
I didn't
gas
shit.
when you pee?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I know I didn't shit. Okay, I can tell you I didn't shit.
This wasn't a cloud. This was a wall.
I didn't shit.
Do you know the difference? You walk into a fart cloud, but then it's it's a cloud, and you can move away from it. This was a shit wall.
Well, I didn't do it.
John in Cleveland, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, John.
Listen, there's no doubt about it. Okay, Benji, I don't like you, but I believe that you didn't do it.
Thank you,
Jason, you're all right, brother. And if you weren't, I would tell you did it. You didn't do it, Scott. You fat lying piece of shit. Just
thank you very much.
Own up to it. You did it.
I'm telling you.
The timeline is there.
No, there's no time. The timeline means I entered. You don't know how long I was in there. So tell me how long I was in there, and then I'll tell you I took a shit.
Scott, do I have to get video?
Did you ever fart when you pee? Come on, Scott.
Hey, Scott, I do have a question. Why were you there for like
There's nothing wrong with taking his shit.
minutes if you were
nothing
He
wrong
wasn't. Hold on. He wasn't there for 9. All we know is what time he went in. There's no way to know when he left.
We need like a photo.
Well, actually, there is a way you can know. If you do get the video, you can see when somebody left.
Well, we don't have video that's on the bathroom door. We only have it of the hallway.
But Scott's got to pass by to go back to where
there
he
should
was.
be like an automatic photograph when you sit down on it.
Again, if I knew I did it, like if I knew, like I shit really bad on Wednesday and I left first of all, I would admit it. Number one, like flat out, I'd be like, yeah, I fucking did it, caught red-handed. I just don't remember, but I will take you through my shitting process since everyone seems so interested in it.
No. I'm not that interested.
Some people do say,
please don't.
That's all right. I try, unless it's an emergency, which I can count on my fingers the amount of times it's been an emergency, and there wasn't one last Wednesday. That I could state. That I don't like using that bathroom to do a number 2 while the show is on, and 11:30 is still showtime because all of Howard TV is here. All the radio guys are still here. There's people knocking on the door every 3 seconds. It's not a comfortable situation.
Right.
And I know this about myself that when I do it, it's in the afternoon. I prefer not to use the thing out here either because it's smelly and there's 500 other people shitting. So again, unless it was an emergency, that would be breaking my normal habit to go at 11:30 in the morning.
But 11:30 was not showtime.
No, people are still around.
Until 12, everybody's
You know
still
what?
here.
A lot of the Howard
crazy.
TV guys were talking about this. If any of you guys want to come down here and point the finger, now is the time because everyone seems to be denying their participation in this. Scott in Michigan.
What do you mean?
The Howard TV guys were saying when certain people leave, you can smell it, and they could speak for themselves. Scott, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, I love how everybody's just passing over the fact that Gary didn't do it. Gary, what a great offense. You took a shit that smelled so bad that you even were afraid to let anybody know you might have done it.
That's it. You caught me.
That's offense.
I swear on the life of my children that you're a douchebag.
I mean, it does fall
great,
into
Gary.
those who dealt it, smelt it argument, Gary. Guy does have a point.
I swear on the life of my children, happily, that I did not take a shit in there.
Jason, I respect the fact that you admit that you go in there, and you're actually coming clean about that.
Yes.
But ultimately, I think this is pointing towards you. Because you said you gone there, you can't remember, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Benji, who knows? And Scott, I mean, he swore on the life of his kid, and he never does that.
What do you mean, who knows with me? I listen. Whether you believe
That's for
it or
everything.
not,
We say that about you for everything.
I'm giving you a definitive thing. I did not do it. I completely remember. I completely remember walking in there and the smell.
Gary, I beg you now, go pull the videotape from the hallway. I want to know exactly how long I was.
And
in
if you get the video,
I don't need to know.
See.
No, I want to know exactly when I left.
And
I want to know
if I'm not reaction.
In there, if I'm not in there for a minimum of a minute and a half, I did not shit. End of story.
Well, it's hard to because you may not have come right back by the camera. You might have gone and chatted with somebody right.
No, isn't that camera right in the hall?
No, you got to come down. It's
well,
not on the bathroom
cameras,
door.
You can't disprove a negative. I can't go on here and say, oh, 100% wasn't me. I can't sit here with 100% not me. I feel I'm the only one being honest, admitting that they take shits in the bathroom. Sorry, I don't believe these two guys when they say they don't remember.
Jason,
That's my
I do remember. Opinion. I did not defecate here on Wednesday. I absolutely remember that.
Okay, we'll take your word for it. I mean, that's all you're asking us to do is take your word for it.
You're right, but don't say it like it's not.
I don't take
maybe
your word for it.
I believe that you don't. It's not that unusual for people to remember when they shit and where they shit. It's not that rare.
Maybe it's rare that I'm the one that doesn't remember when they shit. I don't know. I don't keep a logbook. I know I shit this morning before I came to work. That's the last shit I remember taking.
And what was the problem with
how long did you take?
What was the problem with the newspapers? You were being accused
So a while ago, like I'm talking a year and a half ago, Tracy came up to me and started talking to me loudly about newspapers in the bathroom because I do take newspapers in the bathroom, as do several other people here. I won't name them. But she was saying that I was reading the papers and leaving them on the side. I wasn't. I was reading the paper and throwing them out. And I told her that at the time. And I told her who I thought it was that was leaving the papers stacked up. And she confronted that person. Then a year later, I'm sitting in the hall. I'm talking to Tim's assistant, Sarah.
Who's very cute. You need to know that. Very cute.
And we're talking about work. And Tracy comes barreling out of her office in her Tracy way and starts screaming about, me and my fucking shits, and she's had enough of it, and I leave the papers, and blah, blah, blah. And I got pissed, not because she was wrong, which she was, but because I'm sitting here and I'm just trying to talk to a girl in the hallway, and now my stories about my shit are being thrown out everywhere. I didn't appreciate that. I didn't think it was necessary. Tracy and I are fine. But it's not me. It's not me. And now I go and I report every time I see a newspaper in the bathroom. I report on it.
Did you address that with her? How when you were talking to Sarah, you felt sort of uncomfortable?
I don't. You know what? I yelled. She yelled. We both didn't talk for a day, and then we both pretended it never happened.
Did you try to explain it to Sarah at all that you don't really?
No, Sarah was gone by the time Tracy and I were done yelling at each other.
Did you guys ever see the episode of How I Met Your Mother where Jason Segel does a whole plot line about how when he walks to the bathroom with a magazine, everybody knows he's going to take a shit?
Yeah, he went to the other building and he had to hide it.
Tom Chiasano had a whole edict about it at K-Rock. Sales guys weren't allowed to bring newspapers into the bathroom. It was a whole thing.
Tracy, I know there's been issues with this bathroom really from the get-go. Has it gotten any better, or do you think people are still disrespecting the
It got better
privilege?
for a while. People were paying a little more attention when they were leaving, cleaning things up off the seats. But like last week, I mean, the pubes have started all over again. There was just urine all over the floor. And
how's that possible?
It was all over the inside of the you could see the urine. Like, all you had to do was walk in and you could see it on the floor.
Both Scott and Benji do say they pee in the bathroom all the time. They are on record for that. Not me.
Trace, what was this issue you had with Jason?
God, I don't even want to call it an issue because it's not anymore. We've discussed it. It's gone. But basically somebody, and Jason says it's not him, so if he says it's not him, so be it, goes in there, takes the paper, and then leaves it in there after they shit. That's fine if you want to read the paper in there when you shit. Many people do it. I get it. But take it with you when you go. Nobody wants your shitty paper. Don't leave it in there and tell me, oh, this one's going to want to read it. That one's going to want to read it. No one's going to want to read it. And I know this because they pile up. And by Friday, there's 5 papers sitting there that no one has touched because they're shitty papers. And nobody wants to touch a shitty paper.
So whoever's doing this isn't performing a public service like they think they are.
No, they're being lazy. Because they can't put their hand 3 feet to the left and stick it in the dumpster. They have to leave it on the counter.
And after Tracy and I had this incident, I started to report to her every time I saw a paper left. And you know what? Again, not to sound like a snob, but they're all USA Todays. And I mean, I'm fucking wasting my time on that
shit. I don't read that paper.
They actually, I have to say, though, they became USA Todays after we had the discussion. Before that, it was the New York Post.
That is some master. Well, I get my New York Post electronically, so it would be on my iPad. Okay. Daily News would be the only one I don't get.
I will tell you how little a sense of humor Tracy has when it comes to the bathroom. She complained to me once that there were pubes in there, and I cracked a joke that she did not find funny. And I said, hey, if you shake the tree hard enough, a few leaves will fall off. She's like, that's disgusting.
And Tracy, you're just disgusted by all this, yes?
Just your bathroom habits. Just if you're at home and, your wife cleans your bathroom, your cleaning lady cleans your bathroom, I'm not your wife, I'm not your cleaning lady. We do have a maid at night, and I get it. That's what she's there for. But that's at night. We're there all day from 6 a.m. on. By 12 o'clock, it's disgusting. It's disgusting in there.
I'm way more put out by the piss on the floor than I am by the shit.
It was gross.
Yeah.
Listen, lean down and use a fucking towel and clean it up if you can.
I'm still put off that we found a pebble there once that we could never identify who it belonged to.
A pebble?
Yeah, we found a little shit pebble. You don't remember that?
Oh, a shit pebble. I thought you meant.
Can we just take a step back for a second? It's one thing to shit, and I'm not trying to get this off me because I still don't think it was me that did it, but it's one thing to shit and leave a smell. It's another thing to piss on the floor, see yourself piss on the floor, and then walk away. That, to me, that's crazy. That is like, pick up a fucking paper towel, bend down, and fucking do what you got to do. Don't leave piss on the floor.
Do you think there's any chance that somebody pees and doesn't know they hit the floor?
Yes.
Not this time. Not this time. No
you know
way.
what? 'Cause I've done it before. I've missed, whatever. But I've cleaned up afterwards. I go, oh shit, and I get a paper towel and I clean up.
I've only ever missed, to the best of my knowledge, like when I was so drunk. And I haven't been that drunk here.
No, because I know what Tracy's talking about, and I've seen it. I didn't come running, but now I will. I'm going to come running to everybody.
By the
but
way,
you walk in, you see there's a puddle underneath the fucking toilet, and it happens in our...
It's somebody who doesn't drink a lot of water because it is bright yellow. You can't miss it.
Somebody who might drink a very green vegetable drink.
And by the way, speaking of our public bathroom, last week, I don't remember if it was Thursday or Friday, and I know I was taking a piss because I was at the urinal, but I was standing in a puddle of water. I mean, it was just, the whole thing was all the urinals were under 3 inches of water.
We've had these issues. We had these issues at K-Rock in the public bathroom too. The men's bathrooms are just by nature disgusting.
That K-Rock bathroom was nasty.
You have no idea. I mean, we found somebody was shaving in there. We weren't even sure it was mustache hair. We thought it might have been pubes. It was so fucking gross.
Who do you think these newspapers are pointing to, Gary?
USA Today? Well, I couldn't say. But look, you mean who on the staff can't read a paper well enough unless there's graphs and pictures?
Lots of colors.
I got to think about that. Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked to the guy who goes on Craigslist and gets laid like crazy. That, of course, led us to talking to Benji about his exploits on Craigslist. And then Ronnie came in and we talked about his alter ego, Rhonda, and how Rhonda likes a finger in her ass a little bit, not all the way. Here's how it all went.
Our guest on the phone today, Aaron, who was the conqueror of Craigslist, I guess, and he talked about how he's not a particularly good-looking guy, but he knew how to play this game very well. And Benji, before you came in, we were saying today was the most eloquent. You were right on mic. You're an expert in this field.
You took the straightest line to get to your point.
Yeah, right. That came across very clearly. But you seemed. Could you vouch for him in a sense? Like, do you believe everything he said was true? All of his stories, all that stuff can happen?
Absolutely. And it's like I've said, it's if someone wants to figure it out, it works.
It's very interesting because interviewing him today was not that different from that night that we all went out to dinner with you, and everybody at the table was interviewing you, and that's how I knew this guy was telling the truth, because what he talked about sounded a lot like what you talked about.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in the right place, like you said, small towns, I can't imagine it working. But if you're in a place with a big enough it's all a numbers game, and it's a niche marketing and knowing how to play it.
Right. So you're appealing to these fantasies, and if somebody bites, you're in business. But you did have an issue with the picture, right?
Well, he said like, use a picture that looks like you. I think for an uglier guy, that's not as. I would use your best for a guy. For a girl, you should use. For a guy, should use his best picture.
And a girl should use her not so best?
Well, it depends. Well, for dating purpose, this is different. For dating, a girl should use her worst picture. But for just purely hooking up, a guy should definitely use his best picture.
And is part of the element sort of like the unknown, like you don't know who's going to show up at the door, and is that part of the...
there's an exciting, like walking somewhere in the middle, in 2 a.m. and in some, like, it's kind of scary, but kind of exciting.
I was blown away by the show up with a blindfold.
Turn around.
That's just, to me, that just has trouble written all over it.
Have you done something like that?
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah, I would wait blindfolded and but I've told the guys here before, and this was years ago, and I played into girls like rape fantasies, and I was always very worried. If you go to what if someone's which. Now there's been several cases where people have set people up and they've gone to the wrong apartment.
Right. How can you prove your innocence?
Well, the guy said he never. Girls don't do that initially. There's a lot of girls that are into that fantasy that do that, and I would always kind of whisper first, like, wait, this is really you. You're really into it. I wouldn't just start, doing it.
Ronnie, what do you think of this Craigslist stuff? Would you give this a shot back in the day?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
I don't. You never know what you're walking into. It's too risky for me. I wouldn't do it.
Benji, what would you say was, aside from that, what would you say was back in the day was the most dangerous situation you were ever in, where you got the most nervous or anything?
In projects, like not once in the apartment, but all of a sudden you realize, like, between floors on the elevator, that, like, people coming in and out of the elevator, that can be very scary.
Like, you'd be in an apartment on a street with 3 digits and on the 44th floor.
Yeah.
Did you ever turn around in the middle and say, I can't go through with this?
If I met the girl and the girl was like, something was like really off about her, absolutely.
But what would be off? What would scare you away? I'm not talking about if you meet a girl and you didn't like her looks, that I get. Have you ever not had sex with a girl because there was
hairy stomach?
No, there was something that scared you, or something that, what do you call it? Your spidey sense should go on? Is that what he said?
No, it was usually more about looks. Always, if the girl's hot, I could get through fear.
Did you ever walk into a situation? You walked in, the girl was real hot and everything, and you found out she had a cock.
No, but I
Have you, Ronnie?
No, I'm just asking a question because anything's possible, because you get the transvestites who.
Well, no, but I have been in
kind
situations.
Of stuff too,
I talked about once on the air where I got there. And then I did realize, like, holy fuck, this is a dude.
And so that's
that's what I'm asking you.
Well, okay, there was one. Was it
a girl? You thought it was a girl?
There was a situation years ago. I talked about this. I called in the show before I worked here. This was before Craigslist. This was like from a phone line, and I went to the apartment in the middle of the night.
Oh my God!
And I was sitting on her bed, and all of a sudden I realized this is a guy. All of a sudden I was like, there's no way this isn't a guy.
But it looked like a girl when you walked in. You thought it was a chick.
I thought it was a chick.
Did you reach down to check?
No. But then she said to me, like, because she said that she was living at her parents' house. She said, you can't leave. I started telling her, like, I'm not comfortable with this. I have to go. And she's like, my parents will wake up. You can't leave. And I just started getting really scared. So
what'd you do?
I started talking about my girlfriend. And I said I had a girlfriend. And I felt so bad that I was cheating on her. And then this guy is like, starts like, oh my God, that's so sweet. And he's like cradling me. And I had to just sit there for a couple hours and talk about how guilty I felt till my parents left.
Was he a big guy? Like, could he have raped you or something? Or?
No.
Did you feel when you were in the hug that if you wanted to leave, it would be difficult because of the strength?
I started getting scared because I started looking around the room. There was all kinds of like satanic symbols.
Oh my God!
Like skulls and.
So you should have looked at that before you got.
Yeah, you didn't notice that right away.
Hey Ronnie, beforehand when we were talking about this, when you went in as Rhonda when talking with JD and the finger in your ass came up, you always clarify and you make sure that everyone understands what you're talking about. Why is that?
What do you mean?
Rhonda kept talking about the way she likes a finger in her ass, and I found that very amusing.
Got to go in easy.
Not too tight.
Yeah, well, you don't want you just shove it in there. I mean, you gotta be easy, right? Right there, JD.
I don't. You tell me. You're the expert.
Well, I'm Rhonda.
No, I don't know what the hell you are.
Does there have to be lube involved, Rhonda, like with a finger?
No.
Or dry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Rhonda.
And fingernails. Make sure you clip your fingernails
and file them.
JD, is this all too creepy for you, the Craigslist thing, or because it sounds like Benji said it's pretty much a sure thing if you play your cards
I know,
right.
And I've had friends, I've seen the girls, they ended up hooking up with them, and it's just not. I'm just not into it. It's very, I'm very leery of the situation. It's like, the guy that called in saying a guy ended up showing up to his room. Like that's what I would think would happen to me because I know my luck.
Is it because you have to put the work in? Because, this isn't, the girls just don't show up.
That. I am very lazy. So, there's a whole, yeah.
But do you think that girls are just going to want to bang you? You got to put some work in, right?
No, I know. No, I know that.
At least put a bag of popcorn in a movie.
No, I know. I'm just. I know.
Even if it's in your hotel room.
The impression I got from Benji is if you throw enough lines out in a city this size, you're going to hook up every night.
So how come you don't want to throw the lines out?
Huh?
How come you don't want to throw the lines out?
Just I just don't, and because I don't think I would have Benji's luck, and I just.
But I don't think Benji had luck. I think he was just throwing a lot of lines out.
I think I'm good at once I was talking to a girl, talk to a girl, but it's much more. And now JD, I think should just do Facebook. I mean, there's chicks that love him that he could easily, if he wanted to date or wanted to get late anytime, he could.
I'm not saying I. Of course, I've had chicks on Facebook, and I don't really need Craigslist.
I think JD only approves girls as friends on Facebook, right?
For the most part, yeah. Unless I know the guy.
Because I get emails from fans that are like, "Oh, JD wouldn't approve me. He said only chicks."
Oh, hey, listen, sorry.
But online is much more efficient than dating. And I think a regular guy can get much hotter girls much easier.
Jay, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, that's Ron, first-time caller. So I was looking at this guy, give his spiel today, and was a little skeptical. And then Benji chimed in and said that he'd had success as well. About 3 years ago, I was just leaving a relationship and decided to turn to Craigslist. I'm sure it was late at night. But basically, it was all phishing scams. Like all the what I thought were girls I was reaching out to. Where my email inbox was inundated with go to this site to check out my pictures, and basically became unusable. So I'm wondering, has Benji run into this problem at all?
Well, I don't do it anymore. But yeah, it's like you would get 70% of the responses would be bullshit, but you put things in to see if it's a real response, and you weed through that. That's it's not that hard.
So
where do you live? Also,
there's some amount of work.
Where do you live?
Oh, we lost him.
Oh, yeah.
I think JD might have got discouraged, too, by that guy that made the film for the Howard Film Festival.
Oh, when he got fooled.
I'm discouraged by it seems like every girl I talk to, they just want to talk on the air and whatnot. I just don't want to talk to anyone. It makes me not want to discuss anything with anyone.
That is the cool thing. I mean, you could go on something like that and not be JD.
Oh, Rick, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. I don't dislike Ronnie Munn, but to me he's like the Korean nurse on MASH. It's like a little bit of him, okay, but sometimes Ronnie has to be in there every single time. Ronnie, you got to pull back, man. It's too much.
Rick says you got to pull back a little there, Ronnie.
That doesn't sound like Rick. The voice sounds very familiar.
It is Rick.
It is Rick from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't dislike you, Ronnie, but it's all...
Look, dude, I don't really care if you like me or you don't like me. I'm not in here every day. I'm in here when they talk about me on the air. John asked me to come in. I'm in. If you don't like it, don't listen to me. Nobody asked you to fucking listen to me,
well,
dude.
I have to listen to you.
No, you
You're
don't have to listen to me. No, you don't, you dumbass.
Rick, do you
Somebody put a gun to your goddamn head.
Rick, do you think Ronnie's popularity has sort of gotten in the way of others' fame here, or people may be a little jealous?
I think his popularity is a myth, and I think he's taking too much airtime. And for Sal and Richard, I wouldn't try.
Dude, I was invited in here, you moron. I don't come in here every day.
Too much, Ronnie.
Well, too much of you, Rick. Go get a fucking job.
Gary, do you think Richard and Sal may be jealous of Ronnie's ascent?
No.
I love Ronnie. I was cutting up isolated Ronnie yelling clips today, so we're big fans of Ronnie.
We just put together that great funeral bit about Ronnie.
Yeah,
that's awesome, dude.
We love that.
I've been playing that for everybody.
And I could hear stories about Ronnie getting fingers in his ass every freaking day.
And I could watch you blow yourself all the time. It's great.
I
love it.
Who doesn't love their grandparents? Come on.
Yeah.
We love Ronnie.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, all the talk was about hoarding. Matt, who cleans up after the hoarders, called in, and Gary, Ronnie, really everyone had stories about how they or their moms hoard, and this is how that conversation went.
We learned a lot about hoarding today and the perils of hoarding, and we're going to dig in here and see who, besides Gary's mom and Ronnie's mom, falls into that category of major hoarder. Well, let's start off, though, with Matt Paxton, who called in. He cleans up after the hoarders that you see on the show, on the A&E show. And we were all glued to our radios because he just had one experience after the other in terms of grossness and what he's got to deal with.
Yeah, I got to throw this one totally to Will. We all got the email, and I looked at it, and I was like, I didn't really see what the guest could be in it. And then Will hit me back, and he goes, I'll bet you he's got some great stories. Let me pre-interview him. And then, when he came back with the oozing, gooey cats,
yes,
that's when I knew he'd be a good guest. But he was good on the air, too.
I thought he was very good, but and that was some nasty stuff, Will, that we heard about.
Yeah, it was great. Benji sent out a note about the guy, and I pre-interviewed him, and he had an amazing story. I mean, all you got to hear is 45,000 pounds of poop in somebody's house, and, I'm hooked right there.
I thought that, to me, the line of the day was when he was talking about all the bugs in that one house, and he said, yeah, we were putting cotton in our ears and sealing up our assholes.
Tape their assholes shut.
I mean, imagine that's what you do for a living, and you're laying in bed one night and a bug crawls out of your ass.
It's like being in High Pitch Mike's house.
He did say recovering addicts though enjoy the job. I guess there's a new thrill every day. You're dealing with hazardous crap like that.
And that's a whole other thing that I thought was really interesting about him. Forget about the cleanup part. The fact that he hires ex-convicts, and he says he had a great line that he goes, "I like them when they're right on the line. Like if they sneeze, they could go back to jail. Those are the kind I like."
Now, do you think that, does it surprise you, one, how much money he makes doing it, and...
He doesn't make enough money.
No, I think he's underpaid, but when he said that the hoarding provides a wall of safety for the people who do it, do you believe that? I mean, do you think that's why people do it? I mean, was that why your mom did it?
Yeah, my mom wasn't good enough to be on the show by any stretch of the imagination. She was like a hoarder, like on a lower level. But no, she was more collecting stuff that she really thought she was going to get to. She really felt that she was going to utilize the stuff. The people who are behind a wall, that's a whole other area, and I don't know what they're thinking.
Now, do you collect stuff? I know you collect stuff.
I do.
But are you a hoarder? Would you could classify yourself as a hoarder?
I'm not a hoarder, but I am a collector. And I do collect stuff, and I'm not talking about I collect animation cells and I collect sports memorabilia. I have piles of shit around my house. I just cleaned up the other day. I had a closet full of electronics equipment that I was sure I was going to use one day that's valuable. And I looked at it the other day and I go, you know what? This is all. I have stuff that doesn't even have HDMI inputs on them anymore. So I have everything in a big pile, and I'm getting rid of them this weekend.
Will you get rid of it? Or
I will. Although I do have to say, I pulled it out of the closet 2 weeks ago, so it's moved to I'm going to get rid of it, but it's not that easy to just take it and get rid of it. So I do have a little bit of that in me. I have to move it from A to B and then finally to the dump.
And what about Mary? Does she keep stuff or she wants to get rid of it right away?
Get rid of it all.
Yeah,
too much shit. Get rid of it.
That's the same with me and Deb. I'll want to keep everything and she'll just want to get rid of it. What about you, Will? You hoarding a lot of stuff in that New Jersey house?
Way. Not at all. If I don't use something for a few months, I'm ready to get rid of it. Pretty good about that.
Did you see on CBS Sunday Morning this past weekend, they showed a guy that works on the show, and he's like us. He's got a basement full of shit. So it turns out that in all of this crap that he's got McDonald's toys from the 80s that are still in the package and keeps telling his wife they're valuable, he had, turns out, Billy Bean's Mud Hens jersey. So that's valuable. So now he's convinced his wife, because he found one valuable thing in the pile of shit, that they can't throw anything away.
Who do you think the worst hoarder is around here, just in terms of their office space? Who keeps the most stuff laying around?
Well, Benji, when Benji did what Will used to do, I never really questioned him on how he did it, but he had lots of envelopes coming out of it. It didn't seem like there was a system at all, and there was just a lot of paper. So I think he's probably a bit of a hoarder.
Yeah, I definitely have hoarding tendencies for and it's for two things. It's either anything with potential value. I'll have 4 tubes of toothpaste, and if there's still a little bit left, oh wow, I gotta finish this. I gotta finish it. And the other thing is anything potentially sentimental or that leads to a memory. It's very hard, and that can be a shirt, that can be a T-shirt. It's very hard to just throw it. I love when something is absolutely destroyed and I can throw it out and not have any feelings towards it.
I have a Bruce Springsteen shirt from the River Tour that I washed once and now wouldn't fit on a 7-year-old, and I won't throw it away.
Yeah, because it means something to you.
Well, I think I'm going to sell it on eBay, but I went on eBay and it's completely fucking worthless. And at one point, I tried to make one of my kids wear it. And they looked at it and they go, "I'm not wearing that."
Atif, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yes, good morning. I have a quick question. I was on hold when Matt was on Stern, but he never got to my call. And I'm really curious, and maybe one of you guys can answer the question, how does hoarding equate to filth? I can understand hoarding is saving a lot of things or collecting a lot of items, but why are hoarders so dirty? Like the houses, they don't have water. Like the guy said, they crap in the in the blankets and piss in bottles. What is that all about?
I can tell you this much. With my mother and the guy I was talking about, my friend's father with all the Maxwell House coffee cans, and even Ronnie seemed to say the same thing. They weren't dirty. They collected stuff. They hadn't gotten to that next level. My mom was very clean, and if she found something that was dirt, always won out over hoarding. If she would have found where the boxes were and there was mouse droppings there, she just would have thrown it all away.
My guess is like the guy who's talking about that has shit, feces literally all over his house. My guess is that's not a hoarder. That's just like because I bet there are not people that are saying, "Oh my God, you can't take away my feces." Like I might need this for something, or I'll forget something.
They're just a casualty almost.
I would think of something else.
You know who the original hoarders were? Remember that movie Grey Gardens? Those people that were the Jackie Kennedys. They had this house in the Hamptons. It was this beautiful house, and you couldn't. I don't know if you ever saw the movie, but like newspapers piled to the ceiling. Al Goldstein was a big hoarder. I went to his apartment once. He opened up a room, and it was all pieces of watches that he was working on repairing, but there was no sense to it at all. And it was a room that had been rendered useless because of all the shit he had put in it.
And is that the two New York brothers you were talking about? I was reading about them. They're like the famous hoarders. One was crushed to death by crap in his place, and the other one literally could not get out of the apartment and starved to death.
That's crazy. That's a whole other place.
Thanks for calling in, Atif. Mike in Illinois, you're on the wrap-up show.
How we doing this morning, guys?
Good, Mike. What's on your mind?
Hey, Gary, I was just wanting to know, there's difference between a hoarder and a pack rat. I mean, I'm a pack rat. My house don't look like what the hoarders do. I keep a clean house and stuff like that, but I'm constantly keeping a hold of stuff because I always think that I'm going to use it, and my mentality is the minute I throw it away, the next day I'm going to need it for something.
I think a pack rat, I thought my mother was a pack rat. To me, a pack rat is a hoarder in training.
Okay.
It's like the minor leagues of hoarding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm getting at. I mean, with you, you say you got that electronic stuff. That's more of a pack rat type deal.
Well, yeah, except for the fact that I can't get rid of it. I mentally can't get rid of it.
Now, with the people around here, we talked about Benji a little bit, but the two names that kept coming up in the back were JD and Scott Salem. Now, maybe that's because they have their own spaces and they can put stuff in. I know JD, and Robin was the third one with her extra office or annex or whatever it's called.
We should look in there, by the way, and see what it's become. I had that thing bare bones. I'm curious what it's become.
But do you think any of them have hoarding tendencies? But JD's got a lot of stuff in his little room there.
JD's not a hoarder. He's messy, which is a difference. He doesn't like to save stuff. He's just too lazy to throw it away. I don't think JD's very attached to any of that junk in his office.
Now, how does this translate to people's homes? Like Benji, you've talked about your apartment used to be. I don't know if it still is.
It's not. It's much. I've gotten much better. Like New York kind of forces you to get, like to not to be. It's
You're saying you're better since you moved to New York? Because I went to your apartment once and it was pretty hoardish.
Oh, really?
There was like boxes and boxes of his. That's what he does. He saves his jokes that he writes on the show.
Yeah,
right. And there were literally maybe like 6 to 7 boxes piled on top of each other.
Oh, it got to the point of like there's 60, 70 boxes.
I'm saying all over the apartment. There was little mazes to get around.
But is there any order to it? Because if there's no order to it, then it's useless.
Not a lot of order.
Like I told you, Jackie had his in loose leaf notebooks, and he could go and tell you jokes he wrote on the day that so and so was here. Whereas Benji just seems to have them piled up to the ceiling.
and they're pieces of paper that say like toothbrush on.
Right.
And they're meaningless.
See, I got the jokes.
Oh, you like that one?
But that's what Stuttering John had a drawer full of his jokes that were like that, and he went to go ask Tom for a raise, and he just pulled out the stack of papers that were all over the place and threw them on Tom's desk, and goes, "These are the jokes." Tom picks up a piece of paper and it says like hairbrush.
Yeah,
it's like I don't even know what this is.
Ronnie, you experienced this firsthand with your mom, and. Are you a hoarder yourself? Do you hold on to all that stuff?
Absolutely not.
Because of what you experienced with your mom, or you've always been...
Dude, this was one of the worst experiences, probably one of the most experiences in my life, cleaning out that house.
Why was it so traumatic for you?
Because it was... What happened was, like I said on the air earlier, my mother had gone in for surgery. And when she had gone in for surgery, I had cleaned the house out once. And by the time... like 4 or 5 years later when she passed away, dude, I mean, it was worse than the first time I cleaned it out. It was insane.
What made it so insane?
Just all the boxes and the containers. And what I never got to, after the second part of the journey of the cleanup, she became obsessed with QVC. I had so much... I could have opened up Joan Rivers jewelry store. I'm not kidding you. I took, no lie, 5 boxes of QVC jewelry.
What'd you do with it?
I donated it to like a charity thing, and it was all costume jewelry and shit. But still, it was insane.
She was addicted to QVC.
She got it after. after I stopped her from hoarding, I guess, containers and stuff, she started with the QVC thing. And every time I saw her, she would have 15 rings on. And then she started with like these Indian bracelets. And then it was the Joan Rivers stuff, the watches, the bracelets, the necklaces. She just went from one thing to another.
Yeah, the really sad part when I cleaned out my mother's house was I called all my buddies over and I said, listen, I got to get this done in a weekend. Can you give me a hand? So we ordered this giant dumpster, and I'd even sort of hid it from my friends to some degree how bad it was. So they thought it would be fun when we were taking all the stuff out. Every time we went by with something, my mother was grabbing it from them, like, no, you can't take that. And so they would take out something that was glass, and because we had this empty dumpster, they thought it would be fun to just throw it in the dumpster and hear it break. And every time it broke, my mother's whole body would shake, and she would start to sob uncontrollably. And I called the guys in the basement. I was like, guys, can you just lay it down, please? They just thought they were having fun, but it was killing her.
And when you guys were going through the house, I mean, it had to be heartbreaking, I would think. Even though that stuff didn't mean anything to you, there had to be something you associated.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot of stuff. I mean, clothes. Forget about it. She'd buy clothes that still had tags on them, never wore them.
That's right. Seeing old stuff that still had the price on it that was brand new but 15 years old was the weirdest thing. Stuff that they'd bought and never used. Just a waste.
Did you find any of your old stuff in the house? Like, did she hold on to any memories of you or things you had?
Like pictures and stuff like that, but, nothing else. Because when I moved out, I took all my stuff. But, like Gary said, he got a dumpster. In the development where she lived in the garden department development, you couldn't get a dumpster. So I had these guys, one of these junk companies, come with a 12-yard truck, dump truck. They had to make 3 trips, 3 full trucks.
Wow.
I will also say that when my mother, when we were selling the house, when we were cleaning up, my mother claimed she'd spent 2 months cleaning the house to get ready for this tag sale. And I told the story on the air. A fan comes over. He didn't, it wasn't advertised, but when the guy came over, he recognized me. And I had to chase him out to his car. He had bought all of my school pictures from grade 1 through 6 and a bunch of my report cards. And I was like, dude, those are mine. I said, Mom, I thought you cleaned up. This is like all my shit here.
How much were your photos going for?
I don't know, but I got it back, which I have them now, which would have bummed me out. It's fun to have my school photos. I showed them to my kids.
Well, not only that, but in this day and age, there would have been a whole Gary and high school webpage put out with all your pictures plastered
The classic
everywhere.
story we talked about the next day, the guy called in. There used to be this little thing, a lot of families had it. It was like, you put it on your wall, it was like a dog house. It was flat, and everybody's name was in it. Whenever anybody did something bad, you'd put the dog in the doghouse. And the guy called up on Monday to say that he bought it. It said Mom, Dad, Stephen, Anthony, Gary. It's fucking embarrassing.
Did your mom put those out to sell, or someone on a company came through and just priced everything?
No company came through. My mother just put everything out, and people just started grabbing shit.
Oh, just like unclassified boxes.
Yeah, I said, Mom, you cleaned up? She goes, yeah, I did. Guy opens up a box. There's all my shit.
By the way, we got to get to the bottom of our bathroom situation again. So we have in our compound here, we built a little bathroom.
Yes.
For guys who like Howard TV and stuff, and some of the guys who work in the office, so that they can. What is that, Gary? Well, Gary, it disrupts me when you walk in like that.
I'm sorry. I thought you knew. I have the log for the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so we have a little bathroom. There's a main bathroom out there that all of Sirius uses. And I've been thinking about it. The little bathroom should just be for peeing and washing up, not shitting. If you have to shit, go to the main bathroom. How's that?
I think you've said that before.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know what it is? The little bathroom we built is right here in the hall. It's right on top of all the people. And if someone runs in there to wash their hands or to pee, and you shit in there, it stinks to high heaven.
I've run into a bomb in there.
Yeah, and and then when you come out, people think you took the shit.
Right, I want to announce, hey, that wasn't me.
Well, anyway, last week, Benji came running out of the bathroom, and he said to Gary, look, it wasn't me. The room smells like shit. He went in to pee, and he was afraid he was going to get tagged.
I came out and I said, I ran into a bomb, and I'm getting a log right now to figure out a log of who went in.
Right.
To figure it out. And Benji goes, hey, I just came out. I smelled it too. It wasn't me.
Right. So we narrowed it down to two people who shit in there. It was either Jason or Scott the engineer. Now, I'll tell you the trajectory or the timeline. The timeline.
Okay.
All right. What time did Benji come out of the bathroom?
I don't know when they come out. I only know when they went. Benji went in at 11:30.
Okay.
But he couldn't have been in long because I went in at 11:32.
All right. So the chances that Benji shit in there
Are low. Slim.
Right.
All right. So then Jason went in before Benji.
Right. He went at 11:27.
All right. So he was in there for 3 minutes.
Right.
All right. Now, before him was Scott the engineer.
He went in at 11:19.
11:19. And when did Jason go in?
11:27. So that would have given him 8 minutes to shit.
Right.
I think it was him.
My guess is, if I was a betting man, that Scott the engineer took a big dump in there.
I will tell you, if he shit at 11:19, it still reeked at 11:33.
Yeah, well, it would. It's a tiny little room with no window. Is there a fan in there?
I don't think so, no.
No, I mean, to shit in there is absurd. You shit in there? Tell the truth. Swear on your son's life you didn't shit in there this past week.
I'm not gonna swear on my son's life.
It was him.
But I'll swear on my life, I didn't shit in there.
No, but who cares about
When
your
was
life?
It? Friday? Thursday?
It was Wednesday.
Wednesday
No,
right after the
absolutely
show.
not.
So then it was Jason you're claiming.
I'm not claiming anything.
It's either you or Jason.
I wasn't me. I can guarantee that. It wasn't me.
You won't swear on your son's life, though.
No, but...
Why? If you did it, then there's no problem. I mean, if you didn't do it, there's no problem. So you did shit.
I didn't shit.
And you were in there for 8 minutes.
No, I didn't. I wasn't in there for 8 minutes. It says...
Yeah, that's true.
When I went in
All
there.
right, okay. Jason, did you shit?
I've shit in the bathroom before.
Did you shit on there on Wednesday?
Zero idea. I have no idea.
All right, then it was Jason.
Well,
Did you shit on there on Wednesday?
I'm shitting there all the time.
Yeah, but you don't. Why do you shit in there?
Because it's a bathroom that I use. By the way, so does Benji and so does Scott. And not only
Benji,
that, but
have you ever, wait a second. Let's back that up. Have you shit in there?
In 6 years or 7 years, it's possible once after the show I have, but no, I do not. I rarely.
What, am I taking your word for it?
Well, why not shit in the big bathroom where there's ventilation? I mean, there's no ventilation in that little room.
Well, I'll tell you several. First of all, there's no way I shit in 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Okay, I know what it takes when I shit, and it's no 2-minute operation.
Right.
So if that's the time frame,
so you're saying it's either you, Benji, or Scott.
Here's the deal.
It couldn't have been Benji.
Anybody
it
in
couldn't
this
have been Benji.
Benji, because this thing tells you to the second. So really, Benji, I came in a minute and 40 seconds after Benji.
Anybody who could sit here and claim that they know when they took a shit on Wednesday, whether here or
I would
anyplace
know
else,
if I took a shit here. I'd know exactly when I did.
Where did you shit on Wednesday? How many times did you shit on Wednesday?
I know how many times I shat here on Wednesday.
Okay, but here is part of my life.
Oh, here is a huge thing, though.
Yeah,
man.
but here is part of my life. Like,
You shit at work.
They've gotten so comfortable with it, it's not a big deal.
I mean, I'm here 10, 12 hours a day. I'm not remembering every shit.
No, I can't tell you this. I am having constipation problems, but if I shit on a show day, it's in the big bathroom.
Right.
If there's no show, I might go in the other bathroom and shit.
Okay, fair enough.
I guarantee that
Wednesday was a show day.
I will not shit on show day in that bathroom.
Howard,
I know Jason has been seen taking newspapers into the bathroom.
So let me tell you what's going on.
I'm not denying that I shit in the bathroom.
That's so gross.
Let me tell you what's going on with that.
Okay, well, then yell at everybody else that does.
I spoke to
Like,
Tracy.
Don't sit in there and read and
Maybe
shit.
somebody had gas.
Howard,
No, gas doesn't last that long.
I spoke to Tracy about the newspaper thing. You know that Jason and Tracy didn't talk to each other for like 2 days last week.
Yeah, well, Tracy was very rude and wrong, I thought.
Here's what I was told. That this is how I hear it, Jason. You can give your side. Yeah. Jason goes into the bathroom with newspapers.
Right.
Maybe when he shits, he wants to read the paper. Then he leaves them in there. His argument, Tracy goes, they're gross, throw them away. And
Right,
his
because
argument
who wants
is
to touch it?
He's leaving them for other people who want to shit and read the paper.
And I mean,
no one wants to touch your newspaper after you shit and you've had your shit hands on the newspaper. Throw that shit out.
Now, the actual story is...
It's so gross.
I throw the newspapers out.
Like, people who come to my home,
It doesn't
they
matter.
take the paper. Hold it, Jason. People come to my home sometimes and they take the paper. Like I have a paper delivered to the house. They take the paper and I see them disappear with it.
Right.
And then they come back and they put it back on my kitchen counter. And I'm like, that guy, I know he just took a shit. And now that paper's back. I don't want to touch his shit paper. Dave, I mean, you can't take a shit without reading the newspaper. First of all, a good argument can be made. You better be in touch with yourself when you're shitting. Sitting there all day with your hemorrhoids is not a good idea. You're going to develop hemorrhoids if you don't have them. Just shit and get off the pot. When I take a dump, I don't go until I absolutely have to go. I'm in and out of there in under a minute. I shit, and I stand up and wipe off, hose down. I take my baby wipes, I get in there, and I dig out every remnant. Every remnant. Clean as a whistle, and I get out of there. All in a minute.
So your underwear is always clean?
Oh, yes.
Always.
Absolutely. As long as I have baby wipes. Why, your underwear isn't clean?
It's clean like 99% of the time, but sometimes shit happens. Sometimes
Shit happens.
I'm not allowed to put wipes in the toilet. In my
why?
house.
What do you mean you're not allowed?
Well, because
the
the plumber told us that it's bad.
So then get a plastic bag and put like a baby diaper.
Yeah, I do. I use them sometimes when I need to. But I used to put it in
you throw your duty into the you don't put it in the toilet?
Well, I don't use them that much. He told us this like 2 months ago.
So what do you do with the baby wipes?
Now I put them in the garbage.
Oh.
But there's a plastic bag in there.
And then do you tie up the plastic bag or you just leave it?
I put a magazine on top of it. I'm not putting.
So there's shit.
I'm not putting gobs of shit in there.
Oh my God, that's so gross. Just flush it down. So what? So you'll
well, because it could cause a big problem.
Whatever.
Like the kind of problem where they got to dig up pipes and
it's worth it. There's shit in your garbage pail in your house.
But Jason's saying that. So Jason, you're saying that you were not reading
the whole reason I got mad at Tracy was because I wasn't leaving the newspapers in the bathroom, and I was talking to Tim's beautiful assistant Sarah in the hallway.
Yeah.
When Tracy came out screaming at me, every time you take a shit, you leave a newspaper in there, blah blah blah.
Well,
so I got no, and I told her that, and I also told her that I didn't appreciate being screamed at about my shitting habits in the middle of the hallway while I'm talking to somebody.
Well, you got a point.
But we're fine about that now. But the whole point was, no, I wasn't leaving stuff in there, and now I've come to the point where every time I see a newspaper in there, I report it to Tracy immediately.
So you won't get accused.
Yeah, the second I see one in there, I go to the USA Today in there. There's the Daily News in there. I'm like,
why
I
not
don't
shit in the main bathroom though? Because I mean, all of your coworkers are going to walk by.
Well, first of all, I try and do most of my shitting in the afternoon here. It's quiet, it's empty, everyone's gone for the most part.
Okay.
And the one door in the hall, it's gross. You're sitting in between people. You're hearing God knows what going in all the stalls next to you.
Yeah.
You see the things on the floor. Now that said, Scott and Benji, if they claim that they know exactly when and where they shit on Wednesday, I'm sorry. I just don't think that's honest. I will say for
Scott,
I have no idea where I shit.
Listen, I know when I take a shit at work. That's a major thing.
Yes,
but you're here
right.
4 or
He's
5
right.
hours a day.
I do
you're
know.
Here.
I'm telling you, I know.
You did not shit Wednesday here.
Absolutely.
And
I didn't
Benji,
shit
you know
Wednesday
you
at all.
didn't?
Positively did not shit Wednesday.
So it was a Jason turd.
So
what I'm saying is that everyone's got to smell your shit for a half hour at least.
And I have to smell everyone else's shit here. I'm not the only one that shits at work.
I got to defend Jason a little bit because I'm looking at the times here. So Jason went in at 11:27 and 23 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
Benji went in at 11:30 and 38 seconds. So Jason would have had a shit in 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
And read the newspaper.
What, you think that's impossible?
It is for me.
What, to shit in 3 minutes?
Howard, I couldn't shit. First of all, you just made a whole thing about how I bring the newspaper in, which is true.
Right.
Which means way more than 3 minutes. I'm in the bathroom. When I go to the bathroom,
Well,
It takes me a minute to put the paper down.
Who went in before me?
Before you.
I don't remember.
Scott DePace.
I don't remember.
No, it was
he makes really bad ones.
one of the guys on our TV show was in, but he was in 2 minutes before Scott. Scott is the biggest lapse of time.
Right.
There was a guy from TV. He went in 11:08:01, and then Scott went in at 11:10:28.
The 18-minute swing there, bro.
I mean, you guys lay a bomb in there. It lasts for a half hour.
It was bad because I smelled it when I came out. Benji, you smelled it, right?
Do you guys courtesy flush? Does everyone know how to do that?
Yes.
Oh, my God. I hit the button before the crap's all the way out of my ass.
Right.
Because I'm scared of the I'm not just scared of the I'm not just scared of the smell. I'm scared of those toilets don't have a lot of water in them.
Right.
And
you
listen,
don't want to
I
clog.
shit big. Yeah. I don't want to clog. I don't want to shit on top of shit where the shit just sits in the bowl and then
no.
Your conversation, man.
How about when you can't clean the toilet when you shit and then there's remnants left all over the place?
You know what I do? I roll up toilet paper and I get in there and I clean it.
That's what you do.
That's
Or
right.
flush
You
it
wipe it
1,000
down.
times.
That's what you do now that Howard said to do because somebody was leaving it in there.
You know what else I do?
No, I would never do that.
My lovely wife pointed this out to me. I never realized I did this, but I leave ass sweat on the seat.
Okay.
And so now every time I shit, I now at home and at work and anywhere, I take a paper towel and I run it across.
I'm
and
going
I'm
in
done.
with the Lysol every
It's
time.
time
now.
for you to lose some weight.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, really. I mean, seriously, with ass sweat.
I know.
Man.
That's vile.
Hey, Howard, even though that's your private bathroom and you're the only one who uses it, do you still paper when you put down, or you just trust that it's yours?
No, it's mine.
Because I'm down to like double paper now in that bathroom.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But I think you guys, seriously, like I don't go in there, but people do walk by, and Robin uses it. I think you should shit in the main place and just use that for peeing. You know,
I'm down with that.
That's what I think.
If everyone else subscribes to that rule, I'm down with it.
Here, Howard TV complains that they can smell Jason's bowel movements for 10 minutes after he uses the bathroom. Like it wafts into the Howard TV room.
Yeah, that's a funny joke to put up, but I don't shit during the show. I mean, I just don't have time for it. I'm
Guys.
telling you, it's a whole thing.
But they're there after the show. Maybe that's what they're saying.
After the show, that might be true.
Right. 10 minutes.
Yeah, listen, Howard TV could do a special on it.
It's vile.
It's my only quiet.
All right, just thought I would bring that all up.
Scott,
what?
Between your quest to bowl,
Yes.
your block party woes,
Yes.
and now this recent bathroom investigation,
Yes.
you've been taking a lot of shit lately, quite literally.
Yeah. I don't know if I like the way you put that.
No one's happy.
I didn't say you took the shit. I said you're taking a lot of it.
Yes, I have been. Yes.
But you maintain that not only the time frame, but also the day. You maintain that it wasn't you. You were not the poop caper.
I'm not the culprit. Absolutely not. No, that I will say definitely, positively, absolutely. Yes. Not me.
Based on the way he remembers things, do you believe Jason is the poop culprit?
I can't say for anybody else, but I can say for me. I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Did you smell any remnants from possibly a third party?
I don't remember.
A second pooper?
It could be. I
A
go
third
in there.
pooper.
I go in there a lot, and it stinks. I tell you that much. But I don't remember that day of stinking.
Great show, John. Thank you, John.
Whatever.
Do you believe, due to the lack of ventilation issues, that a fart gone awry could be responsible for the leftover smell?
If it was a really bad one, yeah, it probably could be.
But look,
possible. Anything's possible. Wasn't me.
Would you take a lie detector test?
Yes, I would.
It's just a remarkable.
Yes, absolutely.
I believe you.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm in here.
Based on the way the evidence was presented to you, the time frames, you're still close to 100% sure that it wasn't you. You require way more time than.
Just solely based off the 2.5 minute, 3 minute time frame that they gave us. I mean, there's just no way. If I shit, that would be like the fast. That means I went in, closed the door, locked it, pulled my pants down, sat, did my business, and left. That would be an incredibly efficient shit for me. But again, and I'm sorry, I do not believe Benji and Scott. I think they're lying out their asses. I don't remember. A, if I took a shit on Wednesday. B, where I took that shit. I'm sorry. I have no idea.
I just spoke to Scott. He's willing to take a lie detector test to clear his.
But a lie detector test. I mean, he could believe he knows. You know what I mean? Like, you take a lie detector test doesn't prove anything to me. I'm not embarrassed. If I'm the one that took the shit and it was smelly, I guess I apologize. I'm just saying, based off the evidence, I'm sitting here admitting to the world that my shits take longer than 3 minutes, which is embarrassing. So this isn't working in my favor, other than to say, if it was me in that 3 minute time period, that was incredibly fast. That said, I always subscribe to the one who smelt it, dealt it, and how Benji is, just because he's the first person that went to Gary and said something, how that puts him in the clear is beyond me.
I know, because it also speaks to the whoever denied it, supplied it clause.
I mean, these are things that have been known for years. It is known. It is known. And it has always been known. And Benji is the biggest breaker of all guy rules ever. And so, you know, it would make sense to me that he went in, stunk up the place, and then told Gary. I don't know why he gets a pass just because he's the one that brought it up. It doesn't make any sense to me.
This smelly crime reeks of Bronx right now.
It reeks. It reeks. It definitely reeks, Greg. But if it was me, I apologize, I guess, for taking a shit at work in the bathroom. And I will walk around with a box of matches from now on. Therefore, nobody could ever accuse it of being me.
I truly don't believe it's you, just because you're so forthcoming about it.
Yeah, I'm not embarrassed by it. If it was me, if I knew I'd left I would come in there and be like, yeah, sorry about that. That was a bad one. But
he doesn't have.
I'm trying to be honest. And my honest answer is I don't remember when and if I took a shit on Wednesday.
Right, but as the best-selling novel, shall we say, says, everybody poops.
Everybody poops.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Just keep it clean. Keep it smelling good if you can. And more importantly, don't rat on other guys' shits. Jesus Christ. Now that I know we're doing... People think I'm a weasel. Now that I know we're ratting out shits, a whole bunch of people are going down around here. You have no idea what goes on in our bathroom. It's craziness.
Benji, right over your shoulder is the scene of the alleged crime. You still...
I thought you were... the toilet,
Yeah. You still maintain you had nothing to do with the number 2.
No, I always get the numbers confused. 2 is
poop.
Yeah. No, it's not... First of all, it is a courtesy not to do 2 back there, but also, I wouldn't be comfortable doing 2 back there, because, like, I always feel like, someone else is waiting to go in, and so there's only been a few times over the years I've defecated here, and that's been over there just because it's more, to me, it's more relaxing. You can take your time. I walked in there and I was hit with it, and I went ahead and peed because I was like, oh fuck, I gotta pee, I'm already in here. No, I did not. I can definitively say I did not do that on what they're talking about. So,
based on the information given today, who do you believe the number 1 culprit is?
Well, the only one who said he's not sure if he did it was Jason, so I'd say, and Jason says he does regularly do in there, so I would guess it was Jason, but if he says he didn't, I would, I don't know. I don't have enough evidence. I haven't studied this kind of field, so I don't know.
Plus 3 minutes for Jason? That's tough.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
Truly a mystery.
It's not one of the world's greatest mysteries, but, if you have the top billion mysteries, it's a mystery.
Well, around an office,
it's a fun
workplace, it's a very, very interesting mystery.
It is a mystery. I think it would be fun, though, to do, like, I would love if we could, I don't know how we could do that, like, I don't know. Like, that would be a tough one to...
you'd almost have to swab, like, the...
But it would have to be immediately after, and there's even sometimes people go in and they get in between people, so I don't know. We should, it would be fun. We could maybe get some real cops.
That's what I mean. Yeah, some forensics.
Yeah, get some real cops. Do actual get some real New York City cops and like do a real interrogation about it and see if we can really solve it. That would be fun.
Could be the start of some sort of web series too.
like just a total thing every time, like a CSI.
Yeah.
Who shit kind of thing.
Feces forensics.
Yeah.
All right, we got it.
All right.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Welcome back, sir.
Oh, my gosh. What a pleasure.
I was going to ask you, do you still have the excitement?
I couldn't sleep last night. I was tweeting. I couldn't sleep. Man, it's never this. I'll never get used to this. This is the coolest.
Even in your second appearance, even after you've already broken your cherry.
I'm nervous. I'm excited. There's just nothing like it in the world.
And you've had a lot go on since your last appearance.
Yes, yeah. Got nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Got a new movie coming out?
This is the climax, though. Well, 21 Jump Street, yeah. I've been working on that movie for 5 years, from 23 to 28, and it's finally coming out, and I'm nervous as shit, because it's awesome, and I just hope people don't think it's another crappy TV show remake, you know.
You wrote the screenplay for that, right?
I was one of the writers, yeah.
Awesome.
And produced it and acted in it. But we even make a joke right away in the movie that's like about how unoriginal and lazy it is to remake a TV show into a movie. It's fucking awesome. It's just such an awesome movie. I hope people go see it. I hope Howard sees it because he would love it if he took the time to go see it. But I don't know. This is the highlight of my press always. Like, I can't believe I'm invited here.
Well, it's good to have you back, man.
Yeah, I'm such a fuck. I was tweeting out last night, hashtag fly me with balloons, hashtag Mike Walker fart, hashtag high pitch, just, you know.
You know your stuff. You know the details.
I just am excited, man. I'm excited. I really want to talk about, I forgot to tell Howard last time about Private Parts. Remind me, I have a really important thing to tell him about Private Parts in Moneyball. And the correlation between the two for me.
Really? There's a reference or a connection?
There's a big connection that I want to tell him about, so if you can remind me, that would be great.
I will. On your way in, I'll just yell, Private Parts, Moneyball.
Yeah, just have someone remind me, because it's important. I'll probably remember, but it's so fucking cool to be back here. And I was out shooting a movie in Atlanta with Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller, and in my TV, I had him put the on-demand, so I was watching every night while I was there. But now we've been on the road promoting 21 Jump Street. I haven't been able to listen or watch in a couple weeks, so I'm a little behind.
But the good part about this is you can catch up. You know, it's an on-demand channel, and you also have serious, replays a lot of the stuff. So
it's cool because I know when I walked in just now, I know what I'm watching. I know that's actually going to get used for something. Sometimes you record this bullshit,
right,
and no one ever sees it.
But you know
and
it's
you're wasting your time
your
trying to be funny. Yeah. And I saw Stiller on, and they talked about me a little bit. I was excited.
Yeah, that's right. When he came in last to, I think it was Tower Heist when he was promoting that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fuck, man, this is so cool. Are Sal and Richard around?
Oh, yeah,
hey,
absolutely.
How's it going?
Hey.
What's up, guys? Hey, Gary. Nice to see you, man.
How's everything going? I'm glad you're back.
Thanks for having me, man.
I'm going to say hello to you this time.
Hey, yeah, come on, man. Nice to see you.
I don't want to, ignore anybody, but that's, we have certain rules that we're supposed to go by.
But now this is my second time.
Jonah Hill just came off a big year. When you're nominated for an Academy Award, that's about as good as it gets for an actor.
You're always Academy Award nominee.
That's right. There he is,
you
Jonah
can put
Hill.
that in the credits.
I'm trying to see if Jonah put back weight, but I think he looks about the same. Yeah, all right.
Hey,
You're
guys.
doing good.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Jonah.
Hey, guys.
Good seeing you.
So nice to see you guys.
Good to see you, man.
You had a primo seat at the Academy Awards because you were behind Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
You're
seat.
always on camera.
With your mom. You were on camera 99% of the time.
Yeah, it was a good seat.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm happy to see you.
Hey.
Are you hosting Saturday Night Live? Is that why
Yeah.
you're in town?
Well, yeah, and I'm promoting 21 Jump Street, this movie I made.
When is 21 Jump Street coming up?
Oh, my God, March 16th. I've been on this movie for 5 years. I wrote it.
Is that right?
From 23 to 28.
You wrote the movie
One of the
yourself.
writers with Mike Bacall, yeah.
And 21 Jump Street was the TV show.
Yeah, and I, like everyone else, when they asked me to adapt it, I rolled my eyes so hard, and I was like, this is such bullshit. I'm not turning a TV show into a movie. This is stupid. It's lazy. In fact, one of the first jokes in the movie is about how lazy and stupid it is to recycle old ideas, basically. Right. And
well, why did you agree to do it if you weren't excited by it? Was it the money so great?
No, because let me tell you, I was like, fuck that, I'm not doing this. And they kept trying to get me to do it. And I said, what is the idea of 21 Jump Street? It's about it's like a Back to the Future element of reliving your past, like
Your high school
reliving
years.
the most important part of your youth, and thinking you have all the answers and realizing you have none of the fucking answers, and reverting back to the insecurities you had when you were 17 as a 25-year-old.
In other words, the original TV show with Johnny
It was
Depp
like a melodrama
Right.
about just busting drug shit in high school.
It was Johnny Depp. I remember it was
Holly
Peter DeLuise.
Robinson.
Peter DeLuise
Yeah.
and Holly Robinson Pete.
Right.
And they looked young enough that they could go back into high school and bust
Pretend to be
everyone.
students.
Right.
But in our version, I wanted to make Bad Boys meets a John Hughes movie, where it's like a big action movie and a big comedy, and we like get fucked up with the students and start fucking the students, and everything you're not supposed to do, you start doing again. And I was
you
like,
still-
that's a funny ass idea for a movie.
You still look young enough to play a. It's feasible that you could go back into a high school and
Right,
fit in.
and we do make some jokes about how Channing Tatum and I look like we're fucking 40-year-old men pretending to be in high school. I'm telling you, man, I would not be here pushing. After the year I've had, I would have just sat from the sidelines and let this one tank.
But
if
you like
sucked.
it.
It is so fucking fun.
Now, did you direct it?
No, these guys, Phil Lord and Chris Miller directed. They came from animation, and I'm telling you.
But is
more
it
than-
weird when you write the thing and then these two
Yes,
and you're
it's
starring
torture.
in it and then these two guys come in and direct it?
It's torture.
Right. Why is it torture?
Because it's your baby. I mean, I've been with this thing for 5 years, and then you hire someone 3 years into it or 4 years into it,
When you
and you have
write-
to trust them that they're not going to completely fuck it up, you know?
What studio came to you and asked you to write this thing?
Sony, which is the reason I've made, they're my good luck charm, is I made Superbad, Moneyball, and now 21 Jump Street with them. So it's like, we have a great thing together.
You wrote Superbad, didn't you?
No, Seth and Evan, his writing partner.
I thought
wrote
you were in on
Superbad.
that.
I helped out with it when I came on, but that's about their life when they were growing up. And
Is
stuff.
this the first major film you've written?
Yeah, well, I was a writer on Bruno, the Sacha Baron, but I didn't act in it.
Right.
I didn't act in it. But
so
these guys did a great job, and they actually kicked ass, and it was like a collaboration. On the comedy stuff, it's a lot more of a collaboration than on on Moneyball. I didn't tell the director, what to do, and I didn't tell him ideas and stuff. I would have ideas from my character, but I wouldn't say, hey, maybe Brad's guy should do this. On my movie, I'm telling the other guy on Jump Street, I'm like, hey, he should walk in here because I'm one of the writers and producers and stuff.
So as you go along,
I imagine on Private Parts, you're not the director. Betty Thomas is the director,
right? But she gave me some input.
You go, hey, this is, you know what? This scene would be way fucking funnier if I did this or whatever.
That's true.
And they go, okay, cool, let's do that.
Right? Yeah, you have more. There's more leeway when you're.
Yeah, I'm a producer and writer, and people actually listen to what I have to say as opposed to
So
in life where no
who
one
are you? Are you Peter DeLuise in
No,
this?
no.
Are you Johnny Depp?
No. Easy joke. That's low hanging fruit.
No, I mean, who are you? You didn't approach it that way. Is there a hot chick in the movie?
Oh, there's lots of hot girls in this
But who
movie.
is a part of the drug team?
Well, it's me and Channing Tatum, this guy who's a big
Right.
action star,
Right.
and he just had this huge movie.
But who's the Holly Robinson Pete of the?
Here's the thing, we didn't do. A lot of the characters might or may not come back from the original.
I see.
But fuck the show. Don't worry about the show, man. It's like a hilarious big action. It's like a John Hughes movie and Bad Boys fucked. And
I
had a
love
baby.
that.
And then this is the baby of that.
So you're gonna do promotion for the movie.
Yes.
You're doing.
I'm doing crazy promotion for the movie.
You're doing Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Who's the musical guest?
The Shins, a really good band.
And what is the schedule on Saturday Night Live? You have to now.
It's crazy. It starts today.
Now, what does that mean? What do you have to do? Do you have to write the sketches?
Well, because I'm a writer too, I like to get it. Like if you were going to host, you would get in there. You're
You
not
bet.
letting you protect yourself.
Did you watch Lindsay Lohan this past week?
I watched some of it. I kept going to sleep. Man, I've been tired as shit. We've been traveling all around the world.
It was fairly unwatchable, except for the fact that she's a train wreck. I mean, she was not very good at it, right? Are you nervous hosting Saturday Night Live? Do you get nervous doing live
man,
television?
I didn't watch it really, so I don't know how she did, but
Yeah.
I imagine it's an easy act to follow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You can't look bad this week.
I'd rather go after her than Bill Murray. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Do you worry? Are you worried right now that you have to be on live television? To me, that would seem intimidating. Live television doing sketch comedy. You don't seem to be intimidated by any
I
of this.
hosted it before. It's my second time hosting.
Right.
And, yeah, I'm nervous, but I'm going to get in there and do the work this week. I'm not going to sit back and cross my fingers and hope the show is good. I'm going to stay up all night writing on Tuesday and Wednesday and, hope I can create some good stuff.
You
for
won't be
myself,
at the
too.
club.
You won't go to clubs all week?
No, I'm not going to be at the club, Robin.
You're not going to be at the club.
Hey, I got to tell you something real quick that I forgot to mention last time. It's very important. I saw
Okay.
Betty Thomas on Oscar weekend, and I talked to her about this, but I failed to mention to you, and you hadn't seen Moneyball, but you just said all those nice things about it, so I want to tell you. Private Parts. I had 3 movies that I watched over and over again before doing Moneyball. And it was The Natural, All the President's Men, and Private Parts.
Why was that?
Because Private Parts is a film about people that everyone thought was wrong. Everyone thought were crazy and they had a different way of changing their industry around. And everyone thought they were batshit crazy. And then they did it, and it started working, and they all looked like idiots for doubting them. And
Moneyball was the same
Moneyball
idea.
was the same exact story to me. It was about a different industry.
Your character understood
that
how
there was
to
a
pick
different way of doing things that people were just fucking ignoring.
Well, that's a good point. That makes sense.
And when I would watch like the when you're doing the WNBC and you're doing the porno password thing, that was like a big scene for me, getting in the character and stuff, because I was like, you're just doing it in a room.
Right.
And people think it's insane or it's totally foreign to them, so they're scared of it.
Right.
But then look what happened to your guys' industry as a result.
Right.
On, you
It
know?
all changed. Well,
And I
that's
forgot to
true.
tell you that.
The movies are similar in that aspect.
I think it's about, you could replace baseball with with radio, and it's a similar story.
That's true, because Brad Pitt's character and your character were thinking outside the box. You came up with something original, and it worked. And when it worked,
people
the
thought
whole
you were
industry.
crazy.
That's right. And then the industry changed.
Exactly.
Yeah, Moneyball was a terrific movie. And
Thank you for saying what you said.
I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. You carried the movie. You were the backbone of the movie. Brad Pitt did an excellent job. But you were really, really good in it. And I have to say, I believe you deserved the Academy Award. Now,
that's really nice.
Did you see the other films? Because that's something you can't say unless you've seen the other films.
No, Jonah, I'm not kidding. You really did deserve it.
Did you see the other films?
What am I going to watch? Now, I saw Moneyball. It was a terrific performance.
Thank you, Howard. Yeah.
Max, but when they announced the other nominees, Max von Sydow is 82 years old. Christopher Plummer, who, as Gary pointed out, played a gay character, which Hollywood loves.
Gay and cancer.
Jesus
Christ.
And he's 80-something years old.
Go on a computer.
Right. But he's 80-something years old. Did you have any hope of winning this thing?
I didn't think I was going to win. You know, it's funny, like, I would have... like, I got nominated, and, like, Dustin Hoffman, someone who's close to me, and he got my whole career started, and he was congratulating me on getting nominated and stuff, and he's like, congrats, it's huge. You are definitely not going to win. Christopher Plummer's going to win.
Right. He knew.
You know, because people know the business, all right, the guy's 82. He's the oldest guy ever to win an Oscar. He was fantastic in the movie. I thought the movie was actually fantastic.
Right.
And I'm a young guy starting out. You know, it's my first nomination. I'm 28 years old.
So when you go there, you're happy to be there, but you're under no... Did you write a speech?
Well, I wrote a speech for what happens is, it's funny, because the award season thing is crazy. Since I saw you 6 or 7 months ago...
Right.
Since that day, or even before then, every day has been dedicated to getting nominated or
trying to get the award. You're
things,
right.
or like going to lunches and things like that. And it's really like another full-time job, right? So what happens is you get the first award nomination, which is the SAG Awards, which is actually a really big one because it's all your peers.
Right.
Then the next day is the Golden Globes, and you get that nomination. So then you're like, oh shit, like I kind of have a
shot.
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. No one could say the O word. No one was like in my friends or anything. No one was allowed to even mention it.
You don't even allow yourself to fantasize that you might
not
win.
at all. You're like, fuck this, do your work.
Right.
Go to work, go home, and don't think about it.
Right.
Then the BAFTAs, which is even fancier than the Oscars, it's a British Academy Award. I get nominated for one of those.
Right.
And that's like a couple weeks before the Oscars are announced, and you're like, whoa. And then it really starts to become
Did you win any of them?
No.
No, you didn't win one.
So the point was, then you get nominated for an Oscar, and everyone flips out, and you become famous all around the world, and it's a really crazy... I thought I was famous before. It turns out I was way less famous than I thought I was.
Right.
And then, so what happens is for the Golden Globes, I go, it's the first one out of the 5 award shows where you go, maybe I'll win.
Right.
You know, like maybe I'm going to fucking take this thing.
Right.
And so you write a speech, and I've had the same fucking speech in my pocket for every one of the award shows, and every time I get my shit kicked out of me by this guy.
What is your speech?
His speech is so crumpled up and crusty and like.
Do you remember your speech? Let me hear your Academy.
I mean, it was a lot of people. Always a lot of people that were important to me.
Who did you thank? Who would you have thanked?
Honestly, like
beside
the
me?
people from the studio, besides you guys, and obviously Eric the actor.
Right.
And, I mean,
who would you have
what
thanked?
other actor? There's been a few actors. actors like Pacino,
You would have
Dustin,
thanked Brad
Eric, the
Pitt.
actor.
But you're a comedy guy. Would you have said something
no,
funny?
it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny.
It wasn't
I mean,
funny.
like, it was sincere, you know? It
Right,
was
you
like
thank your parents.
my folks and my brother and my sister and my friends. Honestly, like my friends, I have like 20 friends that are like family. I have like the best group of friends.
You
that,
have
like,
great friends,
yeah,
guys and girls.
guys and girls, and
right.
like people I went to high school and college with, and like
And you still hang out.
only hang out. I mean, I have a few friends like even like Brad or.
Are you friends with Brad Pitt at this point?
I would consider myself friends with him. For
How
sure.
far does the friendship? Now you're in another movie
him and
with
Angie
him.
came to my birthday party.
No
like,
shit. When was your birthday party?
When I turned 28, December 20th.
And Brad Pitt and
so,
Angelina.
It's all my buddies from high school. We're at a bar, and Brad and Angie come, and they like hang out all night and have fun and dance and talk to people.
No
and,
kidding.
Yeah, they're amazing people. They're honestly like.
You guys smoke weed at the party?
No. I don't smoke weed, contrary to popular belief.
Right.
I was like 21 when I made all those movies, and I stopped.
Maybe you could answer this
Seth
question.
and Evan can fucking smoke weed all day. Right, the greatest movie you've ever read. I work 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. If I take a hit of weed, I'm out for 2.5 months.
Me too. I'm the same way.
I'm in the ICU for like 2.5 months.
Me too. It fucks my head up.
Yeah.
When Angelina
I like to drink beer.
When Angelina Jolie got up on the stage at the Academy Awards and she struck a pose, she put her leg out of her dress.
Right.
It was, to me, one of the most peculiar things. Now, I know you're in an awkward position. You're friendly with them. But did it strike you as odd the way it did me?
No. I didn't even notice it. I
Really?
honestly, I mean,
What was she doing?
I don't know. I don't get why people are making it, but she looks fucking gorgeous.
No, she's gorgeous, but it was very odd. She shoved
she
her
made
leg.
sure she got her
wait a
leg
second.
out of that dress.
You know it was odd. Don't act like it wasn't strange.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Did she do that at the party?
I was doing that from my seat.
No, seriously. You know, like you're a comedian. You watch that and you go, "What the?" If you were writing a movie for Angelina Jolie right now, you'd stick her leg out of the dress.
I mean, man, I don't know, man. I honestly didn't notice it. I get why it's funny.
Right.
I get why people would impersonate it or something. But
Right.
like I know her. She's awesome. Like I don't think she meant. Maybe it's how the dress was or something. I really don't get why people make a big.
please.
I think people are. Get a table there.
No, it was very peculiar. I was like, wow, what is she, when it was happening, I was like, what is she doing? This doesn't make any sense.
I mean, you couldn't even think about what she was presenting for looking at that
Robin,
pose.
but like, I mean, here's to say, like, it's like my friend's wife.
Right.
Or girlfriend or whatever.
Understood.
Like, you know, like.
So you're rooting for her. You don't want people laughing at her.
I know what it's like to go up there and feel whatever feelings go through your brain or heart or whatever.
Right.
And like, I could maybe do something stupid or whatever. And I'm not even saying that's stupid. I'm just saying that, like, you're a performer, man. You know the anxiety that goes through you with it. And I'm not saying she had.
I mean, you're smart to defend them. Aren't you in another movie with Brad Pitt? Like
he's producing a drama that I'm doing, and he's not in it.
Oh, he's not in it.
Yeah, I'm just acting with James Franco.
I mean, this
that
guy.
movie is going to be.
What is that?
The coolest fucking movie.
What is that movie?
It's awesome because I got nominated for this award, and now I get offered all these cool dramas and
Right.
stuff.
You get after you're nominated for the Academy Award.
You get the good scripts.
You get
the good
great
shit.
scripts.
Yeah, like remember you said, how often does Moneyball come around?
Right.
I don't think it will because I think the movie's great.
No.
But like now I get the good shit.
Well, what is this
awesome.
good one you're going to do with James Franco?
It's amazing. It's called True Story. It's based on a true story. I play this New York Times writer, okay?
Right.
Who, all of a sudden, this guy in Mexico gets accused of killing his family, right? And he's been impersonating me, and I'm a New York Times writer.
Oh.
And the next day, I get fired from the New York Times for embellishing on a story, and everything looks fucked. And James Franco plays this guy who's accused of killing his family. He's been impersonating me.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I'm only gonna talk to that writer. He will only talk to me."
Right.
So I now am in charge, like, of redeeming my career, but also figuring out whether he did it or not. And you really don't know whether this guy actually killed his family or not. It's one of the craziest.
So you're
stories
thinking
I've
this
ever
could
read.
be another Academy Award nomination?
No, I don't think like that, man.
You don't
That's the
think-
dumbest way to think in the world.
That's all I would think about.
Where's my
You're
next
driving yourself
Academy
crazy.
Award role?
No,
That's
because
right.
then you're just, then you're going to start.
But you're
choosing, like
lying
Stiller.
now. You're not being honest.
No, because Stiller put it out the best. It's like then you do Simple Jack, like in fucking, in a Tropic Thunder, and you think, oh my God, this is it. Or what's that Cuba Gooding Jr.
No,
movie
when
where
you-
he's the guy who works for the football team?
Radio.
When you you read a script,
and then you're like, oh, this is it.
when you read a
get the tux
script,
ready,
when
baby.
you read a script and you sit down with your agent or whoever, the people who read these things,
Yeah.
you sit and you go, well, wait a second, what is the best possible movie I can do
You say,
here?
what's the best movie? You don't say,
Right.
how do I get back to the Academy Award?
Well, in a sense, that's what you're saying. You don't realize it, though.
As someone who makes a great show all the time, you go, how do I make the best possible show I can make?
Why-
If there's 5 shows you can make, 5 versions of a show,
right?
What's the best show you can make? You don't go, how do I win a fucking radio award or whatever you people get.
So how are the women now changing now that you're an Academy Award nominee? So you broke up with your girlfriend, right?
We were no longer together.
You're no longer together.
It's very sad. Yeah,
I mean,
she's a lovely girl.
Is it sad? I would think it might be kind of happy too.
I look, man. Here's the way I feel about relationships.
Go ahead.
And I made a mistake with my last relationship on your show and every show. Is
right.
Unless you're married, unless you're getting married,
okay,
don't fucking talk about your relationship.
Is that right?
Because then, if God forbid something happens, you look like a schmuck for being like Tom Cruise jumping on the couch, like I'm so in love.
Well,
and then God forbid things happen, things change, and
you don't look like a schmuck. I'll tell you why. Listen, all of us have been in love. All of us have had feelings about people, and all of us have gone through breakups.
And it's all genuine, and it's all people get hurt.
That's right. At the time you were in love, and whatever happened, what went wrong? You just said, "Hey, I'm an Academy Award nominee. I can do better."
That's not what happened, Howard.
I think it is. I think, to be honest,
I was
that's
not an
it.
Academy Award nominee at the
What
time.
happened? What went wrong?
I don't want to talk
Tell
about
the
it,
people
she's-
because we have to know.
Look, man, people are in relationships, and for whatever
They
reason,
fizzle.
things work out or things don't work out. I'm a fucking guy who's been in relationships his whole life.
How many years did she put in with you?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. She's not in the business. She's a civilian, man. It's not like, like she's
You care
not,
about her.
I care about everyone who's ever been in my life.
Now, what I was amazed, I read this in the tabloids, you can confirm it. You've been hanging out at Dustin Hoffman's house your entire life. He's the guy who got you
I'm
into
not talking about
Hold it a
this.
second, man. Hold it a second.
I'm
You
not
don't know what
talking
I'm going to say.
What the fuck?
You'll fucking talk about what I tell you to talk about. Listen.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
Here, listen. Just think of me as Brad Pitt and Robin's Angelina Jolie.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
No, here's what I'm saying. You hung out at Dustin Hoffman's house your whole life. In fact, he's been a mentor in a sense to you.
He got me into the business, yes.
That's right. You've been friends with his family for many, many years.
Yes.
How many years have you been friends with his family?
I don't even know.
Right. But he's been amazing to you. You're dating his daughter. I read it. Jonah, I read it. I read it.
Man,
What?
I'm not going to talk about relationships because
You're
you
dating
know what?
Dustin's daughter.
What did I
How's
just
that
say
ha-
about talking about
Are you
relationships?
single?
Are you available?
I don't know, man.
Robin wants to know.
Robin, you want to go on a date?
Yes, come on. Are you single?
But here's what
Are
I was going to
you free?
advise. Here's what I was going to advise you.
Fly me with balloons.
Jonah,
I'm dating
here's what I
Eric the
was.
actor.
Jonah, here's what I was going to advise you.
I'm dating high pitch.
Isn't that the most dangerous thing to do? To date Dustin Hoffman's daughter?
I'm not
you
going
break,
to talk about
listen
it,
to
man.
me.
I love
listen
you,
to me.
man.
Then
I
I'm going to
worship-
lecture you.
I worship you.
If you break up with her, you fuck up your relationship with Dusty.
Dusty.
I
It's
worship
like
you.
it's like dating a guy in the mafia's daughter. You don't do it.
I worship you.
But you worship Dustin.
I worship Dustin. I do, yeah.
So then
I
why are
worship
you
the whole
dating his
family.
daughter? Isn't there enough fish to fry?
It's not like that, man. It's not like that.
Dude, you're not thinking this through.
So 21 Jump Street is a
No,
film.
hold
that,
on a
honestly,
second.
I put a lot of my life into this film.
Are you in love with this Dustin Hoffman's
Dude,
daughter?
I'm not going to talk about it.
Are you in love?
I have so much
Are you
respect for you.
presently in love? Not with
I
Dustin
have
Hoffman's
so-
daughter.
I
Are you
have
in love
so
with
much
anyone?
respect for you.
Are you in love with
I'm
anyone?
in love with the craft of acting. I'm in love with balloons that fly little people that are also actors through the sky. I'm in love with Mike
Date Paris
Walker's
Hilton. You can fuck her and leave.
And nobody will care.
No one will care if you fuck Paris Hilton and leave her.
What else you got on that list?
I'm serious. What are you becoming so A-list you can't talk about who you date?
No,
That's such an
buddy, I
A-list
love you.
move.
No, it's not an A-list move. But you know what? Like, relationships are the thing
What?
where if they get, you don't want to fucking talk about something.
Can I tell you something?
It's a one thing I have in my life that people don't.
Bullshit.
Don't.
I'm gonna
worry
tell you
Why
something.
did you bring your mother to the Academy Awards if you're seeing
Because
someone?
I came out of her vagina,
No.
and she raised me and put up with the dumbest teenager on the
Why
planet.
not bring Dustin Hoffman's daughter?
I love my mom, man. I wanted to bring
I'll bring
her.
them both. Oh, that's
crap.
Dustin Hoffman's daughter? You're
Wow.
dating her? Wow. She's hot.
I'm gonna get so much shit.
No, you're not.
Man.
You know what? I'm going to tell you my feeling about people. When I didn't know Beth was going to end up being my wife.
Mm-hmm.
When I started dating her, you know what I did? I went out with her for a few weeks, and then I would announce to anyone who wanted to know I was in love. You know why? I'll tell you why. I was proud to be with her. I had nothing to fucking hide.
No, you know
and
what?
the chances were we could have broken up. Most people do.
Right.
So what? So then you say, hey, asshole, you broke up. Yeah, I was in love, and now I'm not. That's it. It's not. You don't have to be so calculated. And you know what? Come out of the closet and enjoy your love affair. Go out to dinner with this girl. Have a good time.
Are they
with her.
hiding? Is that what they're doing?
He's in hiding.
Sneaking around?
You sound like Jennifer Aniston now.
I sound like Jennifer
Aniston. I can't talk about.
No, I'm not like that,
come
man. I'll tell you
on.
any story from my life. I told you so. I told you how I lost my virginity. I told you.
Tell me
I
how you
never held back
banged
a thing
Dustin
from you.
Hoffman's daughter.
No.
That's what I want to know.
She's fucking incredible. She's a great
great girl. You've known her your whole life.
Greatest person I know.
And now love.
Greatest person I know.
She's the greatest person you know.
Yeah, she's the greatest
I
person
could see
know.
her. I think she's the greatest person I know.
She's brilliant, yeah.
Beautiful girl. And looks like Dustin Hoffman.
What does she
except
do?
good.
What does she do? We're switching.
What does she do? She's Dustin Hoffman's daughter.
Yo,
How long have you had a crush on her?
I'm not doing. This is crazy. This
No,
is crazy.
it's not.
We've now
It's
reached
not.
the territory where it's crazy.
Why is it crazy?
Because we spent half the fucking segment talking about someone's daughter. It's my friend. It's my whatever, man. It's fine.
You're in love. I've never seen you light up like this.
Never seen.
Look at you. Good for you.
Dude, I'm happy, all right? That's
See, you
it.
lost the weight. Now all of a sudden you're a stud.
I'm happy, man. If I could take a picture, a photograph of this moment in my life,
Go ahead.
I would live it forever, definitely.
Are Brad Pitt's daughters too young for you to go after?
Yeah, I think
How
so.
old are they?
I think so. They're still in school, elementary school or something.
Oh, they are? Well, when they grow up, you'll bang them too. That's all.
What if Benji went out with your daughter? Jesus Christ.
I'd be very honored. Listen to me. You go over to Brad Pitt's house now?
I stayed there in New Orleans when I shot 21 Jump Street. I lived there for 4 months.
But they weren't there.
No, they weren't there. No.
Oh, what the hell good is that? You don't get to hang out with the whole. Have you seen the whole family together with all those kids?
Yeah, they're amazing. Yeah, they're great.
And then Brad Pitt
Kids
sits
are
there and
great.
takes care of these 6 kids?
Yeah, he's a great dad.
Wow.
Do you want to ask about Shiloh? He might know. There's another reason he could get uncomfortable.
Well, what about Shiloh?
Shiloh is the one that's a girl who sometimes they say is dressing like a little boy.
That's horseshit. The kid's young. Most little girls dress like little boys. They wear jeans.
She's got a little spiky haircut.
I don't know. Does Angelina walk around the house sticking her leg out? Is that her thing? She's trying to turn you on? You sexually attracted to Angelina Jolie?
I think she's gorgeous.
You are. You ever think about her?
No.
You ever masturbate thinking
It's
about
like
her?
you're.
I
Honestly,
would.
Like honestly, I'm about to. This dude's my boss. Like I literally think of your friend and
He's
your
not your
boss's
boss.
wife. He's my friend, but I mean, it's like my friend's wife. It's
Yeah.
like the Channing Tatum's like wife is a gorgeous actress, and I don't never like.
You don't go
buddy's
there.
You know
wife.
who that Channing Tatum married? That Jenna Dewan.
Oh, yeah, right. That's
Yeah,
the greatest.
Channing Tatum is a guy who's gonna blow your mind in this movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because you don't think of him as funny. Like I found a guy specifically that I didn't. That
I like
wasn't
21
funny.
Jump Street. I like the idea of you in that going back to high school and busting kids.
You're gonna lose your shit. You know why? The best thing our movie has is a low expectations. Because it's like when you're gonna sleep with a girl and you go, "I'm shitty in bed," and then you're decent and you look like a rock star. You know what I mean?
It opens in 2 weeks?
March 16th. Yeah.
That's good because you get that other blockbuster opening up, the
John
Disney.
Taylor?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
looks pretty good to me. That looks cool to me.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna see it.
So it's good. Let that happen.
Yeah. The next
Then your
week, we got
movie
nothing
comes
opening
out.
on our weekend.
Perfect.
That what's it called? The Julia Roberts movie. They left our weekend.
No one's
Oh,
gonna see
really?
that.
They
left-
jumped
Oh, they
off your
did?
weekend.
Yeah.
They got
scared.
nervous.
They got
All
scared.
right.
I like that. So when you get nominated for the Academy Award, Jonah,
Yeah.
do people start calling you like celebrities to welcome you to the club? In other words, now you went
Do
from
you hang
being,
out with George and
Yeah.
Yeah,
all the
I mean,
high-ups in
also there's all
Hollywood?
these parties and stuff for people that are also nominated. So like, you go around. Like we were in London for the BAFTAs, and yeah, I went out with George and his partner Grant, who runs his company. He's awesome, and like, yeah.
George Clooney, you mean?
George Clooney.
You
Yeah,
get to hang
said-
out
you
with
said-
him.
I didn't call him George like an
Right.
asshole. You said
You
George,
get to hang out
George
with him.
Clooney.
No, Robin said George.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
No, don't worry. You're okay.
I get very nervous now.
Yeah, right,
I used to be
right.
so relaxed here and excited.
Yeah, look at you. All of a sudden, you got shit to hide.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Used to be free spirit.
No, I'm a free spirit, man.
You know what? You see, you misunderstand me. You think in some salacious way I want to hear details of your sex life with
No,
Dustin Hoffman's daughter.
because-
What I find fascinating about the story is
Yeah.
Not the fact that it's Dustin Hoffman's daughter. The fact that you're now dating someone who you were friends with for so many years.
Every girlfriend I've had has been friends with me for at least 10 years.
But at what point do all of a sudden, like, did you pine away for her your whole life?
Fucking, this guy
He's
is
got
insane,
back into
man.
it.
Forget that it's Dustin Hoffman. No. I'm coming back because I'm.
What we were talking about?
Let's forget about
talk about George Clooney all you want.
Jonah, forget about Dustin Hoffman's daughter. Forget it.
Yeah.
We're not talking about her. I'm talking.
You want to hear about the time I got cockblocked by OJ? This is a great story I forgot to tell last time.
All right, go ahead. Since you're not talking about anything interesting, go ahead.
So I'll tell you about the best stories I have are from when I was single, like super bad times.
Right.
So we went to Miami, and I went to this club, and Michael Cera, everyone from the movie, we go out to this club, and we're like famous for the first time, and all these chicks are into us, and we go and I start making out with some girl, and all of a sudden fucking OJ walks in.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
And she literally stops making out with me, beelines over to OJ.
For OJ?
And makes out with OJ.
You're kidding.
And goes home with OJ.
You're talking about a guy who had already been.
I'm like, girl, don't you know how this story fucking ends?
Yeah.
Oh
my God. Does that just do everything to your ego when the girl leaves you for a guy who has allegedly killed his wife at that
she was
point?
so sweet and down. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Oh
Obviously,
my God.
she's not a very good person.
But who the hell would ever do that?
I just thought that was a funny story that would work really well on this show.
Now you got so big at this point that you got to be on Oprah's big 2012 Oscar special, right?
Yeah.
Now, did you hit it off with Oprah?
I did, man. I did.
You like Oprah?
Yeah, like, honestly, it's one of those things where, like, obviously, like, I feel bad now because I come on here and I feel like some guy who's, like you wouldn't
You've
like.
gone showbiz.
No, I haven't, though, man. Like, fuck. I like you want to
What do
shit
you
talk.
mean?
You
You
want
gotta
to
be.
shit talk Oprah. Like, you want to have a funny story about Oprah where
But she was
wasn't
pleasant.
Cool. She was the loveliest person. Like, was so nice to my parents. Like, fucking entertained my parents, which is
Why
the whole
not?
thing. Like,
Listen, the whole world loves you when you're nominated for an Oscar.
She's amazing. She sent me 20 bottles of champagne.
Is it true?
Yeah.
She did? Is
Yeah.
it true you were
I was
going...
like, me and all my friends are going to celebrate, and she sent me 20 bottles of champagne.
Is it true if you won the Academy Award, you were going to thank Charlie Rose? Is that true? That
Charlie
you were going to
Rose?
mention Charlie Rose in your speech because
No,
Charlie Rose...
I thanked Charlie Rose when I was on his show because Brad Pitt and myself and Bennett Miller, who directed Moneyball, who's a huge fan of yours, by the way, also.
Excellent.
We went on Charlie Rose, and it was like the best interview for the movie, I thought. It really like let the three of us talk about the movie without talking about
Well, of course,
Brad's
but nobody
kids and shit. Like they actually let us talk about.
But
the
nobody
movie.
watches the fucking show. That's the problem.
I don't know about that. but
I know about it.
Well, yeah, okay. Well,
That's
then-
why he lets you talk and
but
talk.
Academy voters probably watch the show.
Okay,
You know, like
fair enough.
like people that vote for this stuff. You know?
Right. And so he did such a great interview that you felt it helped catapult the movie into the national psyche or something?
No, I think look, man, this is a different beast. It's not like you or I get to vote on this kind of stuff.
Right.
It's people within the Academy, people who have made lots and lots of movies and stuff like that.
Right.
So to get like Charlie Rose is a really respected guy.
Right.
You know, and so to get him to say he loves the movie and to let us speak and his questions are so eloquent and they're smart and you know
Charlie.
I think about you like you know what, like a bunch of my friends were like not my friends who a bunch of actor friends
Right.
who were scared to come on this show.
They're ridiculous.
And they go, I'm going on Stern tomorrow. I fucking can't wait. It's gonna be the best day of my life. And they go, dude, why are you going on Stern? He's gonna grill you or whatever. And I go,
So what?
But I go, you know what? Fuck that. I'm the biggest Stern fan in the world. I would kill to be on this show. And I think you're the best celebrity interviewer ever.
Thank you.
Ever of all time, and not blowing smoke like you said. Like,
why are they scared of me? What are they dating Dustin Hoffman's daughter?
Jesus Christ.
What are they
you know
doing?
what? See, the point is like I'll never fucking be scared no matter what happened in my life because
Right.
I fucking love the show and I love you and I worship the show. Like, I listen every day.
I
So
love
you got to
that.
pay it forward. If you're going to
There you
get the
go.
enjoyment
I
from when
like
other
that.
celebrities come on, you got to take the shit like they do when they come on.
Well, did you talk to Brad about the show?
Yeah, I was like, I love Stern, man.
Brad
yeah.
used to listen to the show. I don't know if he still does.
I don't know if he still
everyone
listens.
has respect for you, man. Like,
Yeah, well,
everyone.
I don't know. Brad didn't give me much
I
respect.
saw Clooney on the show one time.
Clooney's been on the show. That's
He's
right.
been on more than once. But what happened with you and Brad lately? Wasn't there
Now, my wife says I have this story wrong, that Brad
What?
Pitt was very gracious.
Oh,
I
really?
ran into Brad Pitt at Brad Gray's wedding.
Uh-huh.
There's no
And,
way he wasn't gracious towards you.
He was. My wife says he was very nice. He said hello and this and that. I wanted
gentleman.
more. I wanted him to really suck up to me in front of Beth.
I see.
And he didn't do it.
Because you
it's like that
left
famous
us
Wrinkle story.
feeling.
Well, what was the famous story?
The famous Wrinkle story is the greatest. This is my favorite Hollywood story ever with Sinatra, where he's like,
great.
yo, I'm with a girl, come over and say hi.
Right.
And make me look good in front of the girl. And then Frank goes, hey, Don, I just want to say, he goes, hey, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm trying to eat dinner. Get out of here.
That's a great story.
It's the best story ever.
Now, you're keeping the weight off.
I'm trying, man, but I drink beer a lot.
Did you gain back some weight? I can't tell.
I'm not maybe a little bit, but I mean.
What did you weigh at your heaviest?
I don't know. I didn't weigh myself then. I don't weigh myself now. I try and eat healthy, but honestly, I've been on like a month-long 21 Jump Street frat party drinking tour with Channing Tatum. Like we've been drinking.
Beer is killing.
Beer's
you.
my Achilles heel, man, because I like to drink, but people say you're supposed to drink vodka, whatever it is. I'm never gonna fucking give up beer. I don't give a shit. I love beer. Like that is my weed.
How many beers?
Whatever.
But what are you talking about? How many beers are you drinking a day?
No, it's not like I'm an alcoholic. I'm saying,
Right.
but when I go out and drink
Right.
and have fun,
You have beers.
I drink beers. I don't
How many
drink
beers
other
do you have?
shit.
10 beers?
No, like 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Yeah, he's not like Richard Christie.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm
but
not like
that'll
Andre
put-
the Giant drinking like